Queen, there's some things I need to talk to you about.
Can you tell me now? I'm listening, King. Are you my king?
Yes, I am, Queen. I'ma love you like never before.
He didn't love me. I found love now.
I'ma love you unconditionally, love. It's something different. Women like you don't come around. Just know that you're special. Don't let them say anything about you. It's me and you. I'm gonna give you that love language.
Can you pillow talk with me?
I really you crazy.
Let me stand and rise as you hold your hand, as the glazer in your eyes, and then I dry. When the water go over the edge, left to cry. As the weather stirring over you, and you see your emotions are high. Let me tell you, forecast your archives, and listen to you, and tell me why. I'll open the sky, I'm there for you, as the sun do shine, and things will change in due time. Baby, talk to me, speak your mind, it's alright. Tell me what happened, and got her laughing, and I would chop it up all night, and made her feel good, as I should. Relax my voice, with no mic, if I'm not there for you, and let my words hold you tight, I won't let you go. As I hold the phone, I let the tone, let it flow. You're so strong, I had to let you know. No matter what they say, or what they say to tell them low. They ain't wanna follow you, you don't go. And what they idol to is to show. A queen to a family culture. As she stands upon a balcony, royal treatment, her children bless her like the majesty. Queen, I'm on my knee, only king can call you queen. Yeah, you heard she with her almond eyes. And see the color, yes, I'm a type of guy. Until God painted you the sky. Your body moves like the ocean. And let my tongue is floating as the words is coasting. This love language, speaking in motion. Hoping you the best. I'm trying to teach you, you a test. With words upon your chest. And let me massage your heart. As my words caress, telling you, you the shit, you the hair, as they stare in the dress. I kiss your neck, you Nicholas, as your hand embrace, kiss you from your hand, cheek and face. Your forehead a taste, two lips barely separate. Until the top, the climb is headed straight. You see the feet hanging from the bed, and it's late. Two empty wine glasses, yeah, we drink. From the song, yeah, we make. I'm between your knees, and the world on the sea, yeah, you screaming please, and taking away all the stress. I'ma give you more than less. I love your beautiful mess. I love the burst of laugh. When you're feeling depressed, as relax and release some pressure. I'm glad I made you smile upon the mirror on your dresser. An angel over your shoulder, and God bless her. Kind of whisper in the air to tell how much you next to her. From up and down, let me tell you the rest of her. You're a mother on the earth, a single mother, her what it's worth. The planet intercedes, you grow in the birth. Yeah, you went through dirt, yeah, you been hurt. You been up in the knees, in the skirt. They then up been abused in the shirt. I know it's a man's world, and you put in the work, you put in blood. You got scars wash aglow with tears in the mud. Hair across your face, the sun looking down as you up. You so gorgeous, have you round, just ain't enough. Your type of love is from God. This feeling, this is all I got. The love was making and getting wine and give you a lot. Have you felt passion so hot? I taste her pot, her spot, her flavor, her savor. That change of good man behavior. I love you now, I'll be here later. God, I pray for you, how you created her. Without my love, there'll be no equator. Her atmosphere, they're trying to erase her. She a sight, she's a glazer.
I felt this. I really felt this. I love you, King of Commentary.
I love you too.
I love you, King of Commentary.
I love you too.
Salute, 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 salute. Can you hear me now?
Yes, welcome back.
What's up, everybody in the chat? Promo Doctor in his house. That's what's up. All my moms are here tonight. And more. Let's start this thing. Yeah, I'm just having a little technical difficulties, you know what I'm saying? I want to make sure I see everybody in the chat, all such, Salute, salute Rhonda, everybody coming back. Salute to y'all. Hope y'all had a good night, good evening. You know what I'm saying? It's Thursday, starting the weekend on its way. So tonight we're talking about the relationships, holding accountability in your relationships, your past relationships. You know what I'm saying? Relationships that you're going through right now. You know, you're holding accountability. Is it always just point the finger? You know, there's always two sides to a story, three sides too. You know, you always get that one partner that you know, like that one friend or that somebody that, you know, that's three people right there that knows what's going on. You know, so tonight, let's get it. Let's get it. I'm on that tonight. You know what I'm saying? Salute to everybody. You know, push some likes and please subscribe. I don't know if I have it on subscriber mode and not like that. I've been rushing, you know, trying to be okay, get it rushing up and stuff. But anyway, I'm here, you know what I'm saying, like holding accountability. Holding accountability, you know, of past relationships or relationships that you're in now, you know. Um, a lot of women and some men too now. Some men can be narcissists. You know, their pride is so strong, they won't admit their faults or admit their wrongs. And when it comes to the women, you know, you be like, dang, you just won't say sorry, huh? You just won't motherfucking apologize. You go around everything else, but you just hold your tongue and just hold it to the grave. Take that shit to the grave. You know, I don't know why, you know, women do that shit, you know what I'm saying? But
It's
they
easier.
do. What's that?
It's easier than to deal with it, to take it to the grave.
I see. I definitely see that. You know, you could be in a arguing match, in a yelling match, and they will still hold their tongue and bite their teeth, just like hold that shit in. I've seen it done. You know, like it'd be some simple shit too. It'd be like really really simple stuff. You know, like okay, like um, it could be like okay, the bank. You know, you grab more money than you usual do. You know, and cause a bill to be late. You know, they don't say sorry. The man got to pick up with that bill, pick up with the extra money, you know, pay that off with whatever she took out or didn't put in or whatever, you know what I'm saying? And so it'd be like, you know, don't have just hold their peace and like, no, I didn't do nothing wrong. I didn't do shit. You know, you ain't gonna get that shit out of me. I ain't did nothing. You know, you get those type of women. You know,
Well,
and then you get the
sometimes an action causes a reaction. So if there's an action that was done by a certain person, then the reaction may be the one that everyone doesn't like so much.
that's true. You know, it could be like he could be
Because if a
yelling.
man takes
Or he could say something. He could be saying something that offends her to make her not apologize too. So that yeah,
I was
that
using
comes
the
in play.
example that you were saying about the money in the account. Like if a man
Yes.
takes the money out the account, the shared account, do you
Uh
not think
huh.
that you're not like going to hear about that crazily, respectfully
Yeah.
crazy? Okay. But then vice versa, if she takes it out, are you going absolutely berserk on her? And so
Exactly.
we look at both sides to say,
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. Like, did it? What he did? What was his offense? Like, was his approach? Was it offensive? Was it like you know, like what the fuck you just did? Like, you know what I'm saying? Did you just, you know, like, did you just take the money out and you just didn't put it back? Or like, you know what I'm saying? And she like, you know, like, you don't know what I did with it, you know, like I needed some extra money or I needed this and that, you know, so it does play back and forth in taking accountability, you know.
because if I
Salute, Spotting
if
got him.
if she would have said, yes, I did take it out, it was for this and for that.
Yes.
But again,
Yes, exactly.
the man what would his consequence be for taking it out?
Like it'd be like because it's his money. That's accountability he's not
Well, if
taking. Like
it's a shared
the
account,
control.
okay, let's
Go
just say
ahead. Go ahead.
it's a shared account. That way
Yes.
everyone has, like, in a relationship it's supposed to be like that. So we're kind of using an account as an example of the relationship as well. Because if
Yes. Because
people are not taking accountability for a relationship and then they're saying, oh, it's only that person's fault, but you
yeah.
shared everything.
Right. 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 Exactly. You know what I'm saying? So it's like it could be the smallest thing, but it expands to something big to where you guys are like, you know, going to bed mad with each other. You know, so it does. It takes accountability. Also too, like
Expectations.
when it comes to like, okay, woman duties, what do you want to call them, and man duties, like a man's supposed to just go out to work, man's supposed to take the garbage out. What else a man's supposed to
Be
do?
able to provide for himself physically, emotionally, mentally.
Yes, that's all added to that part. But what else is a man supposed to do? Okay, he's supposed to take out the garbage. He's supposed to pay the bills. What else is a man supposed to do inside the home?
Clean up, run the vacuum, wash the dishes,
Hey,
wipe, wipe
that's
the toilet, and spray the freaking tub and the sink down and mop the floor.
okay. See, that's the goals, but they take it to where he's like, "Oh, I pay this,
Do the law.
so I don't have to do nothing.
Yeah,
I
Rod.
pay this. That's it. That's all I gotta do, and take the garbage out. And if anything mechanic, I'll fix that. So then you have an alt against the female. You know, where 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 you're like okay, you're doing all everything in the house, but then you have some type of way about her because she's not providing what you're supposed to, and it'd be like that. But there's also homes too where the woman is paying more than the man.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? Like
yeah.
paying more than the man, and like doing everything in the home. Like she's going to work. The man is going to work, but she's working more. Her position is higher than his. And
Mm.
so yeah, this is both ways. There's a type of control factor in both ways, in the male factor and the woman factor. Straight up.
Well,
Like if the
Rhonda
woman,
said you guys need to wash the cars too. Don't forget.
that's true. That's true.
That's
That's
the
that's
most
true.
important, Rhonda.
The
How could
most,
I forget
yes,
that?
yes. I don't know. Yes, you're right. And it's like because it comes from that. I haven't been married. I've been married before, but I haven't been married for a minute now. So it's like being married. Yes, I had to make sure the cars are taken care of, detailed from top to bottom. You know, make sure I made sure her outfit, whatever, was prepared for. As well as mine because we work different hours. So when working different hours, you be considerate of the other person. You know, you do. So
So do
this
you
way,
that right there, like you working outside the home and the woman working in the home, like they're not like the same equal type of jobs?
well, yes, they are. They are. That's the thing. That's what makes me mad with men. Because a woman does a lot in the household. Like, I mean, you gotta understand, like laundry, children, food. Make sure the bills are conducted
Yep.
because he's working, and so
Jen.
she's like an accountant too.
Mm-hmm.
So so she's
Super.
doing more. She's actually doing more than the man if you realize it. The job fools you with the money
Let me stop
because
you there,
the
King. I
position,
want to ask you a question. Wait, hold on. Let me stop you there. Because some men don't think that that is that is working if you are home and doing all you can with you have kids, you doing
uh
laundry, doing everything else. They think that that's not work. That's just
yeah, I know
material things that you got to do at home because you got to be there for the kids
Right.
while they provide
exactly.
more. And it's the same thing. You have kids, and you have this. It's still like you're providing for him too, because you got to make sure they're good. You got to make sure he's good. So it's either way.
Yes, exactly. Exactly. You're right on point. And it's like they don't see that. Some men do, but I,
And
I
some
gotta
men
say
don't.
I'm one of those ones that see it because being a single father having to do
Right.
mother things as well, both positions. So
Right.
I'm a type of person that understands. So like yes, and it's a hard job. It is. It's like and it's time consuming. They be thinking that like a single mother is just, I mean, a mother, period, is just sitting on her ass and just watching TV and on the phone and stuff like that,
Well, we could do
and
statistics about the ones that do, but
yeah, yeah,
majority
there's
of
some,
have a program. You get up, you do the children, you make sure they go off, then you have another program until the children come back, and then there's another program until the husband comes. So it's always someone else and never yourself. Hi grandma, love you girl. So I would say that in a relationship wise, sometimes you can give all yourself, and there, okay, for instance, I'm grown up to the point where I'm not doing children, so my person, it doesn't, their children are grown like my children are grown, right? So we have each
yes,
other to focus on. We're focused on each other, right? So in that time
yes,
that we're focused on each other, there should be boundaries, there should be, expectations, and there should also be like rules to like what we're really going to be doing, because a lot of times we're going through depression, we're going through this want to go convert back to when we were 17 behavior. And so we're missing like the opportunity to really kind of take it back to before everyone had children, right? Where we're at that point where we can kind of date around to see who we're compatible with. And in this time, we're looking for that person you can grow old with, that person that can have that conversation and actually can, do a lot of like what you said, the multitasking together. I don't think like, us having a one bedroom house, I need to be cleaning all day while he working all day. No, he could be out
yeah,
working, right? Our house is clean when we come home. We come home and cook dinner together, watch TV together,
yes.
doing a couple little other things together, and then we take our ass to bed because we gotta go to work in the morning together. Like, so I
Well, let me
understand.
stop you right here. Let me
Sure.
stop you right here. This like I said, this is accountability. So when it comes to men or even the woman in the position in the head of the household, you know, we also have ways of getting off of work. You know what I'm saying? Getting off of work, like pretending to be at work, but we're not.
Oh boy.
You know what I'm saying? Like holding accountability. That's where this is this type of night. You know, I'm cutting through wave lines so you can understand where I'm going tonight. Um, hello, Grandma Love. I gotta make you a mod. But hello, salute, salute. Everybody in the chat, spot 'em, got 'em. Rhonda, and those that are in the bush. This is the type of night like it's just like we're just opening up everything in a relationship. Any type of relationship that you're going through. When it's where it's half and half. 75%, 50%. Or 25 to 75. So we're on that tonight. So at the same time, like holding accountability when it comes to men, being at work, like we can be you know, like if we work 5 days a week,
Mm-hmm.
we we can we can have it to where it's budgeted out to what you think it is. Because there's bonuses, there's tips in whatever position that you're working. I'm telling you how the game plays. I'm just opening it up. I'm telling you how. Like I meet somebody. I'm interested. It could be an employee or it could be somebody that you're messing with on the phone. You
Mm,
know,
mm-hmm.
so and then it goes to where like you just like okay, well, you working 5 days a week. You think you working 5 days a week, but you're working 3 days, and you going to go, parlay. You get your freedom, you get your little space. When it comes to somebody in the house, they don't get their space. They know where they at. You know what I'm saying? The
Mm-hmm.
other person will always know where the person's at. They're at home. So I'm telling you, I'm opening up some shit. So I can only be opening up. Give me a minute, y'all.
Okay. Wow, that was heavy because I do know, and Mika, you could probably contest, like if you are in a relationship with someone and then they're like doing something else on the side, don't you kind of know? Don't you like feel it? Like there's this
Mhm.
like
Yes,
energy that,
it's just like when I came on your life and I told you
I'm
the
back.
toxic love. That's the same thing. It's just like that where you know it was coming, but that person won't say, and it's just like, okay, you know what? That's you should have just said it and just get it over with and done, instead of just prolonging somebody else to thinking, oh, you're not gonna do nothing. It's not nothing. It's nothing.
right.
Right. Yeah. So like, it's just holding accountability, and I'm just hey, I got exposed on certain things that goes on that men do. I got to expose it as my side as a man. So I'm open ears, y'all. So if y'all got any questions, hey, let's talk tonight. This is one of them. And the panel's open for, what I'm saying, for any other female that might be, have questions and want to talk about when it comes to opening up stuff. Holding accountability now is not attacking the other partner all the time. It's looking at yourself too. Now, when it comes to the wife or the spouse or just girlfriend, whatever, you know, you have a good man at, he's doing what his responsibilities, and you get bored. You skate. You know what time he goes to work. You know what time he comes home. You know, you even know his schedules to the T to where he gives you to you. He knows where what time that his breaks and his little shortcuts. You know, so there's women that see what they want to see and don't do what they're supposed to do either. You know, they might start cooking. Say for instance, the husband come home at 6 o'clock or 7 o'clock. They might start doing stuff around 5 or 6 instead of maybe at 4. Just to make sure that everything you got everything together. The food is prepared, and yes, we want to make it hot. Yes. So if you're on that, yes, and everything's calculated to where this food is there. You know, and it's not just about just if this food is there. Like that's another thing that women get trapped in. Like we just want a plate. We want our food to come home. It's not always like that. It's about, like it could be. It's communication. It's really communication. So if you faithful and call, and on breaks, you know, keeping in contact with them and stuff like that, because we could be working. It's nice to hear your old lady, in the middle of the day. Let you know if it does feel good, and she's talking like she's something that she learned or something that caught up with her that she's trying to tell you she's excited. That energy brings light to that man while he's working. You know, some men be like also too could be assholes. You know, like I guess can't talk to him like that. He's just he gets to himself and stuff like that. Them men like that, like it's if you're not like okay, like in love, got that spring. See, men and women are different. So us men, like our spring of love is different from a woman. You know, we like to, like give rings and flowers and all that stuff. And the woman that's springful, like she likes to receive all that stuff. Some women don't like that stuff. Some men don't like to do that. So it depends on what kind of character you is. Let me read the comments right quick and go back. Boss lady, what's up? What's up? What's up? Good evening. Hey, yeah. So salute, boss lady.
Was Mika gonna say something? I know her mic was gonna come on, and I thought, oh, you might have to drop the link again, because she was gonna say something.
Okay.
It's always technical difficulties. Yeah. Good evening, everyone.
Good evening. But yeah, it's like it's one of
When
them
a woman says,
where you
"I
just
didn't," God,
it's one of the nights where just opening up. Hey Jay, just opening up, and just expressing like your accountability, your faults is not always the other partner. You know, I'm going back and forth on both sides tonight.
right?
You know,
I like that because again, women will say, like, "I didn't do anything wrong,"
yes,
but so will the man.
exactly. Yeah, it just another thing like when it does come to inside the house now, let's go to inside the house. Like when it comes to helping, like on the weekends, if a man is not working through the weekdays, help her wash clothes if she hasn't washed clothes through the week. Some women wash clothes through the week. They don't wait on Saturday, but some people wait on Saturday. There's nothing wrong with either way. So don't take offense. So if working on a Saturday, I mean you off on a Saturday and stuff like that, and the man's supposed to help too. He's supposed to help, you know, wash and separate the clothes and stuff like that. Play with the children if there's children, or if you have teens. Like you just talk to like what's up, how y'all been doing and all that stuff. So that all plays a part. It's just not one sided where the man just does this caveman thinking. There's intelligence inside the house that gotta continue to gain his knowledge and wisdom. So tell me, Janet, what do you think of, and any I'm not saying recent. You don't have to go to recent. You can go, whatever relationship you had before that. What do you consider your accountabilities that you hold, like your faults, where you like, what, I could say I was wrong in this area.
With my first husband, the father of all my children, I was 18, he was 28.
Okay.
I could have listened more. I know that the life that we went down was dangerous, and I went with him loyal, being loyal and naive. And I could have learned more, educated myself more to understand certain things that were happening. When I
Right.
finally did take accountability to move on, I kind of threw another husband like onto the situation. So I feel
Yeah.
then, I could have probably
Well,
stayed with the first one, never really left. I know that I kind
well,
of gave up, he had women, but I didn't want to accept that because I had to accept the responsibility that through everything we've been through, he had children in our marriage.
Well, let
So,
me say this: like, hold accountability. I'm gonna say this: you were young. You're 18 years old.
mhm.
Okay, a person's skull is developed at 24 years old. You know, it's developed at 24. So your full organs wasn't fully active, even though you thought you were grown.
I had 3 children by that 24.
That's crazy, you know. So it goes with holding accountability. You know,
Mhm.
he was older. He could have, you know, directed you better instead of, you know, and where a lifestyle that he he already had already, you know, and then put you in it as you're young, where you just starting, you know. He already led a double life. He's living a double life already. When it comes to another child, you already have a double life.
Oh,
That's two women.
yeah, yeah. But my mama
So
raised me old school and she said I should have stayed with it and put up with it. I knew about it. So I was, supposed to tolerate it, but I didn't really want to live that life. I thought I could do it on my own. So I took
yeah,
accountability for getting into a situation that way, but then I fell into another marriage because did I really take accountability? Only after being as old as I am now, I can definitely say I did not take accountability back then. And I definitely am making mistakes now. So
right.
definitely learning to take accountability. Yeah.
Salute, image. Salute, salute. So like, um, yeah. And I'm well, the man. I'm going as the man side is the you. You know, you guys are 10 years apart. You know, you said you were 18, he was 28.
Mhm.
So it does hold. He holds fault too. You know, like I made mistakes in my past. You know, I did. So holding accountability is that we're on tonight. You know, just holding. And one thing about you, yes, you were young. That's one thing. And part of you, you know, about being young, is it like when you get in the nutrients of a from a parent, you know, for you to be with an older man, you know what I'm saying? Were you hard headed, or were you at a position where you're like you were left alone? You know, there's two different ways. Were you hard headed, or were you at a position where you just, you know, they just neglected? You know what I'm saying? So it's you can't take full fault unless unless there was no standards in
I didn't have
parenting.
to be in the streets. I was in the streets. I didn't have to be there.
You didn't
But
have to be. So
I found
okay,
him and we survived together.
okay. So you didn't have to. So like so it's like the position that you was in. I don't want to talk about it, but like you were like more like being disobedient.
No, I was in the system, and when the system turned you to 18, you're basically to the streets.
Yeah, you're open. That's what I'm saying.
So
So the two
I
different
found
things.
him,
So you're part one, part two.
and I did exactly what he said to survive, and that was a
Okay,
process of being his wife, having his children, cleaning
that's
and
deep.
cooking, like he said, every day, cleaning the house. He brought his other children into our marriage, and they were before my children. So I took care of children that when I was young, because I was like, what, 19, 20,
Yeah,
21. Yeah,
that's a
taking care
lot.
of basically 3 children, because I would have had one and his two. But
Chat. Let me talk to Joy. So I'm sorry, King, but are actually trying to give out relationship advice? No, I'm holding accountability. I'm giving you experience. I mean, so I mean the relationship. I had many before this past Joy or Jay or Joy, what do you want to call you? Many. So I'm just holding accountability. Can I do that? Or you gotta be a smart ass? Just chill out. I'm a bamming niggas out of this bitch. Straight up. But at the same time, like holding accountability, can I do that? I'm telling you my faults. I mean, are you up here telling your faults or anything? Or are you just watching a show? It's a show to you.
We're just having a
Watch the
conversation.
show. Watch the show, Joy. Just watch it. But like I said, holding accountability. You know,
You want to
if,
read Grandma Love's comment? She put a comment.
sure. Go ahead, you can read it, love.
Okay, it says I didn't want to follow the rules or regulations. I wanted to be grown, so I was out on the streets early than I should have been.
That's deep. See, she hold accountability. And understand that goes into the universe. Whole bunch of people gonna hear understand that. You know, and it's taking it to God. It's taking it to God straight up. So when you clear the air of your accountability, you'll feel free. You know. So I highly respect you, Grandma Love. That was good. I like that. That's what I'm talking about.
Cocoa Butter said, a man is supposed to be a leader, provider, protector, and most importantly, a teacher. That's the definition of a king.
Right. That's true. That's true.
So a woman should be a nurturer because a lot of women think hollering and screaming at their man and talking to him like they're their child like works. It really doesn't.
Yeah, and it's supposed to be, but they're not. They don't know that. You know, when they do come out, like
Well, then the
this
woman's
is
supposed to be a student as well. Then, if he's supposed to be the teacher, then you should be a nurturer, a student, and what else?
yes,
Because again, some people provide for people that don't appreciate. So you mean to
yes,
tell me that you're to provide for someone that don't appreciate?
that's so true. That hit hard. And there's women like that too. Don't don't appreciate a good man. And speaking about my past, whatever, I was really good. I was really good in that relationship. We're gonna talk about that tonight of why this person is still attached to me and the things that her actions and stuff that you guys don't understand. We're gonna talk about that later on. Okay, Joy? So just holding accountability, like I hold accountability of not understanding and not listening at times where she's trying to tell you or reach out to you. You get so busy and tied up from work and just things around you, and she's just reaching out to you. She could be reaching out to you in her own way. It could be through anger, or it could be through certain types of personalities that she bring out, and you're not reading in between the lines. You know, I hold fault. Not listening. I hold fault of misguiding. You know, where you thinking that you're trying to do it your way, but you're not listening to certain plans that she has to fix it and put it together, you know, and it causes affliction, causes arguments and stuff like that. I hold accountability for that,
Mm.
you know. I hold accountability coming short if she's paying more and I'm not paying as much as she's paying, Like it is saying that man's supposed to lead the home and stuff. So there'll be times where I was in relationships where she got paid way more than I did, and it's like I didn't try my hardest because she got paid more. You know,
Mm,
I was wrong. So I hold accountability.
yeah, I run away.
Yeah. So these are past, way past relationships. You
Hmm.
know, you
And
hold
I,
accountability of let's see what else. Um, not being whatever her dream is. You're so hard on your dream and your career, but you're not paying attention to hers. She's like showing you her skills. She's showing you her efforts of everything that anybody be like, dang, what you can make millions of thousands with this, and holding her back because you're so worried about your side, you know. So I hold accountability of that, and that happened with music,
hmm.
you know. It's like you talking to producers, you talking to real live type of people, and she has a product too, but you're not paying attention to her, where you can bring her up too,
Well,
you
King,
know.
you answered that. You said the right words on that one because I was in a relationship like that where everything was about that person more like want whatever they wanted, they got,
Uh
and
huh.
then I was pushed to the back. So some of my talents that I have, maybe you know some of my talents that I showed you, but most of them don't really care about that. They just want to think about, okay, let me do me, and you just follow behind me. You're supposed to be that girl
Yes.
that will let me do it, let me have it my way, and you'll come in there. I'll give you your time when I get my stuff done first. And I was like, no, you have to have that way where you have both of us can do the same thing together and still make a good, happy home or a good relationship, but it never happens.
All right. We talked in the comments. Women are not to be the healer of a grown male's trauma he been had as a boy. But yeah, I feel you. But it's like you can't really be like that. You can't be, because two different emotions. Your emotions, you want him to feel you too. Whenever you going through. I know you're not that hard. You know what I'm saying? So I know you're not that hard where like you can't talk about it. And some men be like that. Some men be like, been through some shit now. You can't just. He's not a puppy. He's a human being like you. So you gotta be considerate of his feelings, because you're gonna lose that person. You gotta keep every man's a you can't take it like you know you gotta help him heal too. Just like he wants you to help. You want him to help you heal.
Hmm.
Straight up. There's times where you went through some stuff and the woman come to me and say some stuff like, and mend my heart back up. Like, what the fuck you just said? That was the most gangster shit I ever heard. And she healed that part. So it I don't know, like I know some men can be over emotional. Like you'd be like, man, shut the fuck up. You being like a little bitch, nigga. Shut the fuck, what I'm saying? I know some niggas be like overdoing it, like really,
Overdoing it.
yeah, really some bitch ass shit.
Yeah,
So I
You're
telling
not
definitely
overdo it too much
understand.
that the female don't like it. That's that's it. You just when you overdo something, it's gonna trigger the female. Like, forget it. I don't
yep,
want to hear that all the time.
forever.
So it's both. It does. See, that's what like it takes to this. I'm gonna go with this right here. The mama boy and the you know mama's girl thing. Those two things right there. it's hard to have a relationship with. Being straight up. If he's a mama's boy, he's not gonna love you 100% like the mama do. I mean, like he do, like the women do. Like, let me recite this. He's not gonna be 100 to you because the mom took over that. The mom gave him, said, you look this, you that, no other woman. I'm gonna make sure, what I'm saying, I take care of you, this and that, and the mama's still around. You know, it's hard for a woman to like be herself because it's like she doing everything she can to prove that she's a good woman. Then, but the mom's around, it like like she just talks a lot of shit behind his ear. Like she no good. She don't do what I do. She can't beat mama into this cooking, all that stuff. He's like, shaking his head back and forth, like, not being supportive of her cooking because mama's around the corner, you know. Mama's boy. Let me explain the mama's girl. Mama's
Okay.
girl never been out there and experienced anything too much, you know. She never been out there, to where she had to struggle or too much because mama took care of it. Mama's around. I've been in a situation where my first wife, she was so close to her mom, like real close. Her mom, you can't. Her mom will not let her do anything wrong. I mean, anything she do, her mom supported it. My daughter, she didn't do this. She can go out to the club. We're married. I'm in church. Her daughter's a different mind frame. One of my, like so. It like caused a lot of friction when it comes to the mama girls. It did. You know, my
Interesting.
ex, my ex, she was a mama's girl. The one that I had for 5 years. She was a mama's girl. But the thing is about it is like mama didn't love her like that. It was crazy. It's like she was reaching out to her mom, but her mom would. It was like, go ahead, go on. You know what I'm saying? And so I couldn't deal with it. I couldn't deal with it. Like you attached to your mama. Like come on, we're in the 30s and shit. We're over the 30s and shit. We're over 35 and stuff. Like come on now. Like let's live our life. Why is mama on the phone? Why is sister on the phone right now? Like daily, every day. And I get it. And then you don't want to. And then you be the one to be like, oh, you trying to separate family. And you're not. It's like I want you. I don't want to be. I'm not dating your mama. I'm not dating your sister. You know. So I'm just telling you my experiences, y'all. You know. I gotta go to the comments because I'm sorry, y'all.
Oh, yeah.
If a person doesn't know how to treat you, you teach them or get the hell on. Thank you. That's so true, seeker. Sector, yeah. You're right, right. Women can also be teachers for us, showing the male for if he wants to be a man, she would teach him. Understand in family household, yeah. Also show him, yeah. And there'll be women that be they're just naturally a little tougher than the man. They might find a man like that. She's kind of a little tougher than him. Like and it doesn't have to be in strength. It could be just in mind. So she's like pushing him, but he got the strength, but she got the mind, and she's like, come on, get it together. Can you do this? You got the strength, and she's trying to maneuver, and it'd be like that. Men be like that. It'd be like caveman thinking and shit. Um, some women confuse nurturing and being too manly, saying too independent. She's the man. Yes, you're right, Tosh. You're right. You know, and then there's like bitch ass niggas too. You know, where they just like they don't want to try hard. to motivate or build up while she's already at that level in that same house. He's at home, and he's not picking up. He's not looking. He's not trying to look for a job or put some other income into the home. You know, it'd be like that. And the woman, her mind is so dang, she's strong and sharp.
Sometimes,
Mika,
oh, go ahead.
go ahead, love. Go ahead.
Oh, I was just gonna say sometimes the roles get reversed, and the dad could be a stay at home dad and take the child to school and whatnot.
Yes.
Agree, and the
Yeah.
mother and the wife could work.
Exactly. That goes with taking care of the household. If he's not doing anything, that's part of leveling up too. You motivate the children. You get them. You be involved. If the single father, I mean not the single father, but the father's at home and the mother's at work, he can be educating the children and providing and going and making sure that they tidy up in school. You know, you play a part in the school in the children. That's a job too. Meeting the teachers and going up to the school, waiting up for hours, standing sitting in line and stuff to pick up your kids. Yeah, that takes time. That's especially when it comes to like 1:45 or something like that, and you trying to be at the school and stuff before the line get packed up. I'm telling you through my experience. So Mika, let's see. Let me read one more comment. I'm always willing. Okay, different ways I surround myself around intelligent individuals with testimony. I also refuse to listen and take advice from a smart dummy. Common sense. Yeah, that's true. Roles reverse doesn't matter as long as the couple have understanding of it all and about it, the balance of communication. Yeah, exactly. And some are not like that. Some are not like that. Just
Yeah,
when it
well,
comes to
that's good because
communication.
balance is important, and so is communication. The most two important things. So I think that's really important on what role isn't. It's universal now. So again, if the role was reversed and we're playing out the part, how would you feel if you were at work all day while he was at home playing video games and talking to women on the internet?
Yeah, and that's what's going on. This is the level that's going on today. It's like it's not like back in the days where people were being actually loyal and honest with each other.
Yeah, on the side, being friends, just YouTube. You hear it all. But again, a lot of people lost their marriages on YouTube.
That's wild.
A lot of people got caught. A lot of people had babies in their marriage on YouTube. And a lot over the last 4 years.
YouTube, Facebook,
That too.
IG,
Yep, that too. And
dating sites.
Discord. There's a place called Discord. It's an app. You can download it. It's like kind of like YouTube, but it's private. You have to invite people in. Yeah, they be in the back in the background.
Yeah, I heard about that. That's like a secret way to cheat or something, isn't it? I heard about some shit like
Well,
that.
it's an app where you basically make rooms, you make chat rooms, and then you make the chat rooms about whatever you want to talk about. People can go and chat. Then there's a lounge, and the lounge is kind of like this, where everyone can go in and then everyone can hear each other's voice. But it's just not broadcasted like live on like how we're live right now. It's in a private place where they you have to get an invite to get in.
Oh, okay, okay. That's wild. Yeah, all kind of crazy stuff that is still taking place. You know,
Background.
accountability.
Oh, they won't. They'll lie. They rather lie than take accountability.
Yeah.
Yeah. And
Video
they,
games and internet. I'm sorry. Let me read this comment. It said, video games and internet is not balanced. The house should be clean, laundry done, children taken care of. After that, if you have the energy of video games, have at it. Yeah, exactly. Make sure everything. That's what I'm saying. Like, and then you get those, you know, um, the type of people that bring their job home. You know, they
yeah.
bring their they bring their job home. They bring their anger. The wife or spouse or whatever, she could be having it all energized and ready for him to come home because she knows what time is coming home. And comes home and he's being so inconsiderate of how the house is taken care of.
Mm.
You know,
Not
yeah,
even
that's not
saying you did a great job. It looks good around here. None of that.
right.
The words is you ain't do nothing much all day 'cause it don't look like it been done in the house.
Oh, wow.
And that's not the
Yes,
word. If you have kids and you clean, and or you have younger kids actually, and they clean and they're playing with toys, or things get misplaced out of where it's supposed to be. It's not like the house is not cleaned. It's just that you got kids that you gotta understand that kids do things too.
right.
Right. I mean, you're supposed to, get a little bit of recognition, like thank you for the dinner or something. Just expecting
Yeah,
it all the time is crazy. That's
like
crazy energy.
yeah. You like like I used to love say coming home to work and like you just thinking about her an hour ahead of time, you know, and it's like your parts that draw her attraction is just playing your mind. Like, oh, I can't wait to get to see her. Can't wait to see my wife. You know what I'm saying? Like, and that's how I was. I love that shit. It's like you know what you coming home to. I love a good woman at home. I sure do.
As you should, just like a woman likes a good man. I like Cocoa Butter's last comment. If you touch the comment, you'll put it up on the screen and then, touch it and remove it. But that's a really good 30 minutes when they get home. I like that. I'm going to take that advice. When a
Yeah.
person is getting off, after you greet them, you should give the 30 minutes alone time. The workday keeps
Yes.
been overwhelming. That's interesting advice, though.
It's like you just like you refresh your mind. Like you
Allow
know
them
that
to unwind. Hmm.
and you have a wife that if the love is great, if the love making is good and stuff like that, you should be like on the rise before you come home. You just ready to you know to get on your be with your old lady. That's how it was. I'm being straight up. God's my witness. It's
Or
like you
don't bring
build
your
it up.
work home, and don't be coming home to your wife if you're gonna have a wife and you telling her all about your work more than having that 30 minutes alone time and just wind down and say, you know what? It's about me and you now. It's not about work. I'm not
Yes.
gonna come home and bring all my work to you,
Right.
who has not really want to hear all of that.
What
And
if he has
it be
a
the
work wife?
anger. Say it again, love. Say
What
it.
if he has a work wife and she calls
Yes.
the phone?
And that's
Oh
where it
God.
goes with
And
Oh
she calls
God.
to phone me. Come
that's
on,
where it goes with the distance at home. That's when he goes
Oh
home
God. That's
and
the
has a
thing.
certain way with her because it's guilt, you know, the anger, the mood swings and shit is part of guilt. And it's a part
Mm-hmm.
of like neglect too. Like you getting too riled up on your job, you know. That's why women go out and do what they do because the men don't show it and the women feel it.
Hold
You
up.
feel it like
Before
you
I'm gonna
go
answer
try to
this
hug or
question.
touch yourself. Say it again, love.
Okay. King, I'm going to answer Empress's question about having a work wife.
Mm-hmm.
This is funny as crap.
Yeah, you tell it. Yeah, I know the story. Go ahead.
This
Oh,
is
I got a work life story, but go ahead.
well, mine is crazy because I have one right now at work,
It's crazy,
and
crazy.
it's a work wife.
Yeah, it's crazy. Tell it, baby.
Sister, let's go. She said, what's
He
happening?
is a work wife because when his wife comes around, he acts totally different when she comes in the office, and the work wife is like silent, don't say nothing. But when she's gone, it's a total different. The whole office is like turned upside down. Like I'm like, what the hell? That don't make no sense. How you? He's all mushy and all this to you here, but when his wife walked in the office and talking to you and talking to him, he's like a total different person. Like, yeah, but I'll see you when I get home. I will be home at this time. But sometimes you're not really not coming straight home because the work wife is there and she's looking at you like,
That's what
mm-mm.
King was saying. That's what King was saying. When he got two
Yeah,
And
days
see,
where he be
you
at
know
work,
exactly who I'm talking
helping
about.
him.
yeah. Like
Mm,
I'm not playing. So when people don't be talking because of my this little relationship that I was in for I've been in relationships, years. You know what I'm saying? So just understand what's going on tonight. But yes, that demonstration was deep.
yeah, because a
And
work wife can, a work husband can get you killed. Okay, it can get you
yes,
ilt. Just say that. It'll get
so
you
you
ilt.
going back to your what? You going back to you?
What?
You going
You gotta
you
work?
going back to your
You
motherfuckers?
ain't just doing work. You are you. And you ain't doing nothing but work. It's hard out here in these streets when you got to promote and be honest and you're not sideswiping the storylines and being involved for no messy reason, you know? It's hard out
So
here.
explain yours. Explain your work wife, work whatever that shit, work husband,
Well,
what you
I
got,
would have been the work wife, right?
job
Right.
wife.
The work
Uh,
husband, we network and literally do YouTube business, but oh my God. He literally pulled up in his
Dig
car,
deep a little bit more.
busted into the office, tried to punch my friend, which again never claimed the work husband. I
you
never claimed.
saw how did he catch you? You caught it through the phone, or,
No,
did it
the
get to the
internet. We're
point
on the
where
stage. We're on the stage, and he just jumps on the stage and just starts going left. Starts
bitch,
shooting
that's
everybody in
him?
the face. He's throwing chairs. He's like, he ripped the whole place up, and it was nothing what he said, but everybody just sat there like quiet. Then they finally got back together because the friend, not the work husband, literally had a conversation. Said, "I'm married. I will never claim this person as my work wife." But yes, we do business and we're going to continue to do business. You got a problem with that? And the other
That's,
person, shut up. But in the back of their mind, they kept saying, that's your work husband. Nope. Nope. Nope.
see,
No.
no,
Yes.
no, see, like that's why I have that's the
Claim.
other thing why I've been with women that I took care of, but they didn't have to work, and that's another thing that my mistakes, holding accountability,
Yeah.
okay, where you don't want her to work because you're like, okay, there's niggas that work there. You know what I'm saying? She's gonna talk to them and they're gonna go off somewhere and shit. This shit plays your mind. These are the mistakes I made. This is in my younger stage of thinking.
Hmm.
Now I've had women, you know, down the line, like, it's my 5-year relationship where, like she didn't have to work, she could work what she wants to because we're at a position where like she didn't want to. She only had like maybe one or two jobs in her life. Like she was a mama's girl, like.
Hello? Oh,
I'm
true.
still here. I don't know what happened to his. I
Did
think
you
he.
hear that? It
Um,
sounded like he roboted at the end. Hello?
yeah, he did.
Okay. Well, True Sector said they gotta go. So thank you for coming. We appreciate you. And I don't know. He might have to. Oh God, he might have to go in and out. But don't hit that red button, sir. Please. He might need it because I swear he roboted at the end. I don't know.
Okay, can you hear me now?
Yes. Yep.
Yeah.
Can you hear me now? All right.
Yep.
Because my
Yes.
earphones are dying.
Okay.
But yeah, so it's like it just comes with like like that's different. Like um, I'm okay. I'm going back to where you were when you had said like like the work husband thing. But like I said, like I I made mistakes in keeping the women home. A couple of them.
Mm,
And it was like one of them wanted to work, and we used to argue and stuff like that. I didn't want her to work, you know. It was like it because she was beautiful. So
mm,
another thing, us men like we'll have a beautiful fine woman, and we don't see the more qualities that she has besides her beauty. We hold it in, but we don't let it go and let's let her be herself because
right.
she happened to be, what I'm saying, a very entrepreneur. She did good. I'm not going to disclose her who she is,
Right.
but she's doing very highly good. And I wish I was a part of that, but it was like I held her down, you know? So you never know what.
I'll take accountability in my virtual, situation because if I would have maybe let go of that business relationship and actually focused on my relationship, maybe things would have been differently. So I could have said I could have walked away from it. Is-
Okay.
yeah. I tried it. I mean, I don't know. Because I feel like that's where it would have started for me to take accountability, not to have all these men on my panel when I got a man. But I'm gonna go back on you.
I feel you. I feel you. We're going a little
I,
everywhere, but it's just
well, I'm taking accountability because
yes,
again,
exactly.
I could have ended the relationship, the virtual one, the networking one, to stay in my relationship. So maybe if I would have taken accountability, is all I'm saying.
Right.
And kind of felt for the other person because you don't really think about the other person. Sometimes you're in something, you're thinking about yourself.
Right. 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 You know what? It's about that time. Like we spoke about a lot of accountabilities and stuff like that, many different levels of, taking accountability. Before we switch the content, um, Mika, do you take any accountabilities of anything in your relationships? What do you take? What you can say that you were wrong in? Hello.
I'm here. Accountability for me was allowing, always allowing that person to want other things than I couldn't give. If I couldn't do something, it's like, well, I can go there and I can go here. Which one do you want? And I'm like, you got to work with me too. If I say I can't do something sometimes, you're obligated to help and try to make it better for both of us, not just one person's side. So I was
Right.
accountability for me because I was doing that upper hand on everything, and then the other person was like not doing it, and I was like, you know what? I'm wrong. I'm pushing that person away by not understanding that they're trying and they can't do stuff like I can.
Okay. 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 That's real. That's a good one. You know what I'm saying? For real, that's a good one. So it's like, like just like I was speaking about, the things about this other woman that, you hold back, you don't know what's in them. Let's you build them up, or you motivate them and stuff like that. And you might have certain skills that are greater than his. Just help build him up, and lever and see where it goes. Some people take the, and it's like, okay, I built you up. I don't help you through college. I don't help you through everything like that, and you act like you don't know me and shit. It'd be situations like that too. So yeah, I understand.
Oh yeah. And that's a manipulation though. I mean,
Let me hear what Image said. Men get hypnotized from the booty. Yeah, I'm a booty man. I sure am. I like the eyes, and this is where we get to start switching the content. You know what I'm saying? This is where, like, like I said, there's two different levels tonight. We spoke on, holding accountability. Now we're gonna speak on some other level. Yes. Now, I'm gonna speak on some shit. We're gonna speak on it. We're gonna open the gates right here. You know what I'm saying? So, if you got your children around, you know what I'm saying, you better put them in bed. If you got any grandchildren around, better cover their ears, cause we finna get graphic. This is not a channel for children anyway. It's for younger generation, as far as I'll say 23 and up, 24 and up. You know. So I'm finna get graphic on a lot of shit tonight on this level of content. So y'all just be prepared. Be prepared. I'm gonna give you an example. This sexual content that I'm finna kick in. I'm finna tell you. I'm finna tell y'all why this this woman over there is cutting up. You know, doing the most over there on our channel. And how people be like, like, why don't you go against him? I'm talking about vibes. Yeah, I said her name. I said vibes on this bitch. You know what I'm saying? I had to whoop her today. I had to I had to whoop her ass. You know what I'm saying? So all that tongue tied talk and shit like that, I'm gonna tell y'all why she acting crazy with me. Like, I'm a love maker. Straight up. I'm a love maker. You know? I start to conversate like before I get involved with you, we conversate. I conversate, you know, just like, Mika, we conversate. I conversate. I want to know what you eat, what you drink, this because like I'm a love maker, so I'm a sexual person with that one person. I am. My my body is your body. We vibrate, and I'm tell you why she's the way she's cutting up over there. Even dealing with dude over there. I'm be straight up, like I like to massage. You know what I'm saying? Like, so what I'm talking like, so before we meet and stuff like that, I like to know your health, you know, what your occupation, what you like to do. If you're a adventurous type person, or are you a type of person just, don't move around too much or whatever and stuff? So I get to know all of that before I meet with you. And so because I want to know, because it helps me help understand what kind of female you are. If you're an active female, you know, um, or you're a sexual female, I start talking about, how are you on your periods? Are you a moody type female, or are you how do you carry yourself? I ask all these questions before I'm meeting with you. So when I feel comfortable that you hitting the right buttons on my side, like first of all, I even ask like how you bathe. Do you like to take baths or showers? I like a woman to take both. Some women are scared to take baths. Some women only, don't take showers but only take baths. So there's different calibers of types of females that, so I look at all of that. This woman, she cleans, all that shit, eats right. So my energy with that, it attracted to me, even not seeing it. So when it comes to meeting it and being with it and accepting, you know, I began to be myself with her. You didn't treat her no different from anybody else, anybody I've been with. I treat her like she's a star female, straight up. I'm with the massaging, like if I'm massaging you and stuff, I like to talk, like just pillow talk with you and stuff, just to get you stirred up, so I like to kiss down the back, and just as I'm massaging, and if you laying on your stomach, you know, I like to start from the shoulders and go right down to the middle of the back, down to the spine, and I'm just massaging. Some women fell asleep, you know. First, we had they felt so good, so you just start massaging, and I'm like that all the time. It's not like you because you got with the female, you stop doing that. No, you keep doing the same thing. So I'm into that. So I'm massaging her from the waist down, down to the hips. If you sit there got, a nice round, you know what I'm saying? I like to massage it and everything. I'll spread her legs individually and I start, massaging the thighs. I might like as a massaging, like the thighs and stuff like that, like the way you do it, it's like you warming up the inner parts of her body, you know? So she's getting stirred up while you kind of because only her hands go between her legs. So when somebody else is doing that, yeah, it you know brings the night, brings her climax a little better. And I like to massage down to the calves to the feet, So I'm massaging from the ankle part to her toes, and I'm stretching it a little bit, and it's feeling that she's feeling that tendency come up because the blood rushed to the feet. You know what I'm saying? So I'm getting her stirred up. You understand? Like I'm a different type of dude. I really get into the body, and so as she's stirred up and stuff like that, now I'm going back up to her where her shoulders back again. Now I'm kissing her. I'm kissing down the spine. Men don't like to kiss and stuff like that. I got Latin in me, so I do things that than a normal black or whatever we want to call us or whatever and shit. You know, normal black man. I get into it. So like you gotta understand the levels of type of person I am, and then I eat right. I eat a lot of greens. I like onions. mixing my salads and stuff like that and tomatoes. You just constantly. I'm Since I was little, greens, you know, carrots, green beans, all that stuff. I love vegetables more than meat. So my stamina isn't limp. I'm the type. I'm there, straight shot. You know what I'm saying? And I'm packing. All right. You gotta understand why. No matter what, yeah, getting her DOX, it's you don't know what I'm doing, like what I've done to her, like made her feel real good, and I was like this all the time, you know, to the point where it was like she didn't matter where we did it at because I took my time. I didn't just like come on, bam, bam, thank you, ma'am. No, I always get into it. I love oral. I don't like oral done to me too much, unless she's teasing me. Straight up, I don't like a woman to be because I like to kiss her and stuff. I'm a passionate person. I'm the type to kiss you from your chin down to your neck, down to your breast, all that stuff. You know what I'm saying? So I don't like a woman to do oral on me too much, and if she does, she got to be teasing me. Um, I don't have to to get erect. In my mind and her mind, when we talking, get preparing each other. Like, oh yeah, we finna get ready. Oh, what you finna? Okay, she talking crazy. I'm getting excited. You know, and it builds up. You just don't. I don't have to. Let me go to porno and that stuff. And you know what I'm saying. You don't have to do all that. It goes with like what you finna get into, and like what turns you on. I'm not a minute man either. You know, I'm extended and I go for long ass time and straight up. I'm telling you, this is a graphic night. I gotta speak on why she's the way she is. You know what I'm saying? I've taken her places where I play music. We sitting there. Not we're sober, playing music and just vibing, and it's like you don't need no elements or any other stuff to get each other excited. It goes with the mind thing. You guys got to be calculated. But sometimes a man can be selfish. Sometimes a woman can be selfish. But I was full focus with her. That's why she, was like with dealing the crazy stuff with with each other, and it goes with being like consistent. I was like this all the time with her. Like whatever she was ready, I was more ready. So this is why she's like coming up and doing stuff and no matter what and getting mad at some of the women over here and stuff like that, you know, because it goes with the way her reaction. I mean, like what we did and straight up. So I had to speak on this type of stuff because it's like getting to know what kind of person I am as a lover. I'm not an aggressor, you know. Um, it was becoming, how shall I say, like she was getting to the point where like uh just straight up bold with me, knowing that what type of person I am. Like she'll try me and stuff like that. She didn't care because the love and the affection I gave oversee the whatever else, you know what I'm saying? It did. I'm gonna read the comments. Call Mr.
You need to read Mr.
All Lives
Love.
Matter. What's
Yeah,
that?
all lives matter.
Well, say it again, love.
Said you had to read that one. All lives matter. Their comment is crazy. Not not in a bad
so,
way, but a good way.
so what about you, love? You know, with dealing with me and you.
In what way?
What's that?
I say in what way?
Um, just being, just the love part. Like your, your ex. Well, whatever. So
Mhm.
like, is it? Well, I can say it like this. Is it? Is it confirming right?
Yeah, you're confirming that everything that you said was correct and true because you go from the mind, then the body, then you work your way to whatever you wanted through that person.
Right. And this is why, like I don't know what's up with men. Like certain men that because I come across women that have an experience. I'll be like, like wow. They'd be like, yeah, nobody does this or does it like that, or do this and do that, or like, just spend time with my body. You know, and that's what I do. I spend
But to
time with
tell you,
the body.
to answer that is because some men don't think that way of just going through the steps of trying to get to know the person by and their mind, their body. They want to just do what they want to do first and get their self knocked off and get and out of the way. Then later on, after that, they'll start talking to you and be like, you know, what is it that you like in this? What is this afterwards? And I'm like, you can't always ask a person that afterwards. You're supposed to ask them that way before and get to know them by their mind and their body before you even jump to something.
Exactly. Exactly. It's like, okay, so when you come to interact with that person, that man is supposed to know exactly the calculations of her body because you don't spoke about a lot of different things before you got together, you know?
True. But
So,
some men don't think that way. Some men think, okay, so whatever I want, let me get it done out of the way because I feel this way. If she don't feel it, I'm gonna make her feel what I feel. And it's not, you don't make somebody feel that way. And before, afterwards, you make them feel that before. You have to do the steps to get this person that way, like you are, and get to know that person, not to just hurt a person and make a person feel okay. That's all he wants. Okay, I'm gonna just quickly do everything that way, and you're not really into it with that
yeah,
person.
exactly, love. It's taking time, like I
Yeah,
said, like you gotta be into that woman. Don't just grab her because she's, easy to sleep with. But you gotta be into that woman because she's gonna be once you get into her, she's not gonna leave you alone. And it's not like okay, you're trying to make her like that. It's just that's your job. That's part of nature, you know.
What if
but
it's a one night stand that turns into a relationship?
Hey, that can happen. That can
so
happen. This
it
this
can
like you
happen.
can't challenge life. That I hate when people think simple and small. Like you don't know that person. You don't know what he's capable of doing. I'm so tired of that damn scary ass color purple thinking. You know, what I'm saying? It's wild. But yeah, I get it. But like sometimes you gotta like open up, and you miss out a lot. There'll be a lot of women that did that to a lot of men, and men did that too. Like don't know that you had a good woman. Yeah, it was like because my I'm gonna tell you, my ex-wife, my first ex-wife, we I knew her for like 8.5 months and married her. The passion was that strong at the time, and married her, and had 2 children. So yeah, a one night stand can definitely possibly, happen. But you can be in positions where you meet somebody and you just like see where it goes. And that's how nature is anyway. That's exactly how nature is anyway. It's not like, like back in the day they had phones and computers and stuff and a timeline. Once that child is grown, what does the bird do? Push it out the nest. Go meet somebody. And it's usually around close to percentage of your area or wherever. It wasn't like, like how we do now, social media, or it wasn't like, like, okay, this person from Ohio and this person from Italy, and you meet each other from school or some shit, or from the neighborhood, somebody moved into the neighborhood, it wasn't like that. It was all natural tribes close to each other or close by from other families, and they did traditions like, hey, the chief and all that type of stuff, where you can have my daughter, that type of shit, and they were close by. It wasn't like how it is now. So you got to see why a lot of stuff don't be working out clearly all the time.
I put the word in the chat, saposexuality. I don't know.
Right.
I didn't say it right.
Grace Kelly said, "Make love to my mind and body will follow." It's called mind fucking. Well, yeah, you know, that's what I love that. You know what I'm saying? Like you become a good friend with that person, and you guys interact and stuff like that. So yeah, you definitely on that. Image said, "I had Latin in me last night."
I know, I
You
like
probably
that.
did. You freak. You probably did, Image. I believe you. Virgos? Yeah, they freaky.
Oh,
Virgos are very freaky.
I'm gonna keep my
And
comment
they
to
can be
myself on
psycho
that
too
one.
now. Virgos can be psycho as hell.
No, you can speak, Mika. Go ahead, girl. Because Capricorns are the freakiest, girl. Don't ever let nobody tell you different. We got to drop the link again.
Oh, she dropped. Okay. She jumped out. Hold on. But yeah, Capricorns, I mean, Virgos be on some shit. I don't believe you, Image. Talk about it was a joke. Ah, no, she be fucking with me in the comments. I'm gonna mess with her now. Uh huh. You probably did. What'd you have? As Puerto Rican or Mexican? What'd you have? He said, "It's a joke. It's a joke." But yeah, this shit funny as hell tonight. But you know what I'm saying? We're just talking. I'm talking. So any dudes listening to this, you know what I'm saying? Especially the sexual part. You know what I'm saying? I should have, you know, advised you and shit like that. But I'm just speaking. You know what I'm saying? I'm speaking. I hope you listening too. Because for the simple fact that how we supposed to be. I'm trying to get you help you get a female. You know what I'm saying? I try to help you get a female. If you're sitting there single, I'm helping you. With things that women will like. They do like that. you got to talk frequency now. Don't be just like when
Oh,
she
you
not
were
ready for that
talking
shit. Y'all ain't
frequent.
talk about it, and you like she's like you turn around. She's like what? You just start trying to massage the chick. She's like whoa, and you don't know what you're doing. There's pinpoints you got to do. Your hands got to be a certain warmth too. Now you
Look
can't
for
be
me.
just in there with cold hands. And you doing it all hard and shit like you cracking knuckles.
Sister, she's Mika's in the back.
Okay.
But yeah, you were on a frequency tonight. You sure were. You were definitely explaining.
So
Because
yeah, so men, you go ahead and listen, man. This. I know I'm talking kind of graphic, but hey, it's a learning process.
I heard massages. That's all I heard. Say no, I'm just okay.
Yeah. Where's Mika at? She
Oh, it said she was just back there. I don't know. There she go.
she's like hippity hoppity hippity hop. I'm back.
No, it's because it's raining over here by me. So I'm getting
She's like,
kicked out every like 2 seconds.
oh, well, at least you're back. Let me read the comments. Not helping them get one, but helping them keep one. Exactly. Exactly. Thank you, all lives matter. Exactly. Well, my point. Thank you for clearing that up. Keeping one, and like I said, repeat what you do. Don't just do it just to get one, you know? Count my, but you just do, be sure that you into her. Doesn't matter, okay, like I said, I keep saying I ran into a catfish, but take take pride in what you get into. Like be acceptive of who she is, you know? Even if she's not like Holly Berry or motherfucking Beyonce or shit like that, or Christian and Cardi B and all that shit. If she's not like that type of caliber of female, accept of who she is, you know, and make the best out of it. You don't try to change them either. Just love who they are and learn to love them. Just get yourself out of yourself and get yourself into tune with her. And I love that. Just get yourself in tune with her. You never know. Shoot, child. You be surprised. You be like, what? Wow, you awesome. You awesome as female. So you just never know what type of female that you get into, or you women too. Don't always be like, this nigga a guppy. This nigga, dang, all he want to do is do this and do that. Like I'm talking about, like it could be boring stuff. Like he's a outdoors man or some shit. He just wants to be outside in his garage, or he want to be in the water fishing and stuff like that. Just get involved with him. And if he don't allow you to, do something to stir him up. You know, do something to stir him up, and then you talk about it when you stir him up. Like, I'm interested in you. I want
To
to do
answer
what you
your
want to
thing, I'm
do.
gonna answer your question on that one. Even if you try to stir it up and try to be there for that person and make sure that they will have something, you and them have something in common, it doesn't ever work. Even with sex, it doesn't work if you try to do their way and you want it a
Mhm.
different way and you ask for it that way. It's like a big old argument over why.
Or
Do
you
it,
leave him
try this way
alone.
and it would be better. Try it this way, it should be better. And it shouldn't be telling the female to try it if the female is asking you to do something for her too and you can't do it. that way, and only you want what you want.
Then you leave him alone because he's being selfish. He's not being considerate. He's not being like trustworthy because the trust starts floating out too. It's a chain reaction of a lot of stuff. You know, like if a person is sleeping in the relationship and he's not brightening it up, she too, she's too busy on her job, too busy on her high horse, you know, and she just goes in the room, just lays in the bed. She don't want to go out. Just like him, you know, you got to separate. You know, I didn't say break up. I say separate. And then if it's not working, then break the fuck up. Let it go because you're
But what
still
if
young.
but what if you still try to do what try to compromise and do the same and do stuff what they want to, but you also want them to try something that you want to and they say no. How is that supposed to be?
That's where you said compromise. Compromise always fail later because you're compromising. You're not like agreement. You're not like feeling it. You're not putting your heart into it. You know, ill show no love to a neighbor. They don't have no, you know, he has to be into you. You know, a person is into your habits, you know, like your not habits but hobbies. You're into like, you know, like sports. She gotta be into it. She gotta be, you know, it is hard. Not all women like that. You know, some
That's
men
true
are
because
too
not you're
overbearing
right
with
because
their man
this
ass.
but you're right too. Not many women are into sports or into certain different things, but you gotta try to make it a way where they can be into that with you, and and you still can do something what she wants. Because it's will be that's really the easier part for her and for him is okay. I'll compromise with you if we'll do your sport thing or whatever you want to do to this week, but then when next week comes, change it and try to do something that I would like.
Right. What did All Lives Matter? You said would you date another woman that looks like Lies Queen? That looks like her? If she act right, yeah. You know what I'm saying? If she's not like married and stuff like that, and she's not like, you know, yeah, I would. I mean, like I was when I was with her, it was just fine till the dude float around. You know what I'm saying? And everything with this shit wasn't. You know what I'm saying? It was things was okay. I was accepting who the person is. Like I said, you gotta get into it. You're like, you know what? You know, you can't always look at the outside. The inside is just as it makes it beautiful on the outside. So, but if it's married and shit like that, no, I wouldn't. But you gotta be single. And Mitch, I never said she was ugly. No, Bob's ain't ugly. Y'all saw that. She be having an ugly ass attitude and shit. Pissy you know, like that type of shit. I'm not like, you know what I'm saying? I'm not on
Well,
debate.
in All Lives Matters defense, they didn't say that the queen was ugly. They just said, "Would you date another woman that looks like her?"
Yeah, and I said that. I said, yeah, if she's not married. You know, she wasn't like in the bullshit. No,
Right. So,
I accepted it. Like y'all get it. I accepted it. I got mad and we talked. I talked about that shit. I told you I'm gonna dox you if you go back, and she knows that. That's between me and her. She knows that. I was fair. I said what I said before all this shit happened. That's fair deal. Come on. You tell me you're not with it, you're not going back and all that shit. So, yeah, I did it fair. It's between me and her. She knows the truth. can we talk about it? Who likes getting choked during sex? Yeah, I like these females are like that shit. For real.
Me?
They be like, you know what I'm saying? I like that shit. I ain't lying. I like rough sex. I like to slap their ass and shit like that. You know what I'm
Emmys,
saying?
you're
I
funny.
like to
He
like
didn't hear that.
pull their hair, even if it's short or not. As long as there's hair between my knuckles and shit like that, yeah, pull that shit back. You know what I'm saying? Kiss her on the cheek or bite. I mean, kiss her on the neck or bite that shit. You know? So yeah, I like all that. Like you just passionate. I'm an intercourse type person, so yeah. You're right. All lives matter. A
uh,
nasty attitude will make Beyonce ugly as fuck.
yeah.
Exactly. It goes back and forth. What you consider not your attraction, but she's beautiful on the inside. It covers all that, and that's what I went through. So it was a nice experience, y'all. It was. Shit. I was catfish in the '90s. Don't feel bad. All we had was beepers and phones. Some people
Yeah.
sound very sexy on the phone, but in person, okay. Yeah. The nigga look rough and shit. Got a scruffies and shit.
Yes. Yes. In person, not the same. Mika
All
sees
lives
in the back.
matter. You graphic. I like that with a woman now. All day. You know what I'm saying? Like if she's into that, and then most majority of women I've been with, they're all into it. Every woman I've been with, they're all into it. It's like that's weird how, like when women say, "Oh no," every woman I've been with, it was into that. They the one got me into that.
Oh wow. Oh wow.
Oh, let me put Mika back up. Mika. No, but not with Mika though. I never. That's one I never did with Mika.
And that's why I like you, girl. Empress Janet loves you, darling. Because we say no go on the out hole. No.
Like I said, there's certain women that are into that. There's some women
Girl, no.
but no, but
No. I'll do
You can do
anyone,
anything else but that one with me.
that's
but
why
I
I said me and
won't
Mika never did
do
that.
that. Nope.
No, but
You did a whole lot of other
Now,
things
if it was
besides that
my
one.
husband, if it's my husband, I shall tell no lie, Mika. I'm jumping down the rabbit hole. I a girl. I don't know where I will go, but I will go for him. So let me just put that PR statement out there. If it was him, it could be something. Could never be a random. Never. Not a boyfriend. None of that. And none of my husbands ever asked for any of that. So thank you. Thank you.
that's deep.
But that's deep that you said the ladies taught you. Like, okay,
Yeah, like
back on mute.
yeah, they get
Ooh.
into it. Like
Yeah,
okay,
they
when a
said,
woman gets comfortable, when she
okay,
trusts you with her body,
okay.
she does everything experiment, everything.
Oh,
She
wow.
has to trust you with her body. So you didn't trust. Now you gonna hurt me. Ah.
I don't know. I trusted a lot, darling. I am going to keep on mute. But yeah, no, no, no.
Yeah, so like that's what it goes with. It goes with she has to trust you. Like she really does. Um, yeah, every female, and that's crazy. And oh my gosh, and I'm packing.
Oh, boy, I'm going on mute.
So
You're
that's
not
Every
why.
supposed to say
time I
that.
hear
You're
Like,
not
anaconda,
supposed to say that. You're
Mika,
not
every
supposed
time
to
I
tell
hear
them that.
anaconda,
That
I
was
get,
supposed to be Our little secret.
Oh. Let's go, girl.
Well, I
See?
told you it's sexual content tonight. I'm
No.
not playing tonight. I told you before
Once
we
you
came under this.
expose the anaconda, it's on, honey. They're coming.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
And
they're
more.
It's only for one
I'm
woman.
willing to tell you that in my old age, Mika, I will take care of an anaconda. In 35, you know what I mean? Let me stop. I'm troll. I'm gonna
It's
behave. Let
only
me.
for one woman. You know what I'm saying?
I'm
And
just playing.
I'm not one of them niggas that spread myself out.
Well,
I just
no,
never
let's be
did.
honest, because I was just being funny. But now we understand why there could be a little back and forth.
Yeah. You gotta
Yeah,
understand what's going on. I
yeah,
just speaking it.
yeah,
I had
yeah.
a whoop her, I had a spank. You
Whoop.
know what I'm saying? Like on I wasn't playing. Like you talking shit over there. I had a spank.
She like it like a
Vibe
doggy.
queen. Don't say your name, Vibe queen.
Oh my
What?
God, I'm going on mute. I'm going on
Stop
mute.
it, stop it, cause you just woken up that queen of whatever she wants to be called. Sorry, I'm not being mean. And she's gonna come back
What?
for you. She's gonna come and say,
No, she's
"Yep,
not. No, she's not. I don't know.
mm-hmm,
I got on her
mm-hmm." If
ass.
you if you
Well, then
if you
let's
if you
say
gave it to her
vibes
good,
queen.
yes, she will.
It's Yeah, let's say vibes queen and not the queen that she wants to be called. Then let's change that around, like just for PR purposes, that it's
Yeah.
vibes queen. Yeah, and I'm not in it. I'm going back on mute. Sure am.
I'm not in it either. So I'm getting
No,
back on
because
me.
You
my
know.
story's crazy. Like, so Mika, like if your man got a big one, right, girl, or even if he don't, girl, you know what I mean? There's
There's
certain
no
things
don't.
you can say so the women will believe you, right? So this is funny as heck. This is the second person I heard that said like I got an anaconda when I was telling people, no, my dude's is little. His was little.
Oh, that's crazy.
I know.
No.
Because I didn't want nobody to, want it. So, and hey, I
Oh,
might
that's
be telling the
foul.
truth. And I might be telling the truth.
That's foul to do a man like that. Well, like
Some
you know, what I'm
No,
women
it's
saying
not
don't
I
that.
need
did come in.
King,
You can
it's
say I did come like with her like that. I'm talking about
King,
vibe like
but it's
that,
not.
like
It's
because I
not.
was upset. I
Mhm,
didn't
but
want
the
nobody to be like, I'm not on that channel. So I'm
Yeah.
like, hell no, you ain't. No, she. You know what? She's this way. She's that way.
Yeah.
You
Oh, I
know.
got that. Yep. I'm all these things. So
So
yeah.
I did that before. I do. I still do that sometimes. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Let it be tell. I got a gaping hole.
Because it's territory. You
But
don't want nobody to touch your territory after you done.
yeah, that's
You know
why I
that's
said what I said. That's funny you said that because I was like, yeah, no, I'm never gonna say that it was big or but I don't know. I guess everyone fights differently. little dicks lives matter. Yes, let's go. Not everybody needs an anaconda.
I like to stir the pot for a long
My
time
God.
yeah, but
and
it's not
just
good
play
to
with
stir
it
the pot because then
No,
every woman wants
before the
it.
spoon drops in the bowl.
nope.
I like to stir around the bowl
Not
first.
everybody can come back from that stir though. Like everybody,
Yes,
yeah, they can't come back from that stir. That stir can break walls down and Humpty Dumpty.
Exactly. I
Yeah.
do that stir for a long
Once you can't
time,
come back from that nigga, you gonna need him forever. See, that's the game I won't play.
and
I'm
then you
not
go
gonna.
into compartments that it's another part of the body
Oh
inside
my!
the body.
I'm
When
going
you
on
hit
mute.
that other compartment inside, it's over with. She's tapped out. She's like, whoa.
Yeah, but you don't need a long. Let me go back on mute. Guys, I'm not gonna.
Well, yeah, some
I
people,
don't know.
there's
Certain
ones
people
that
can
don't
talk.
need a thick. You know what I'm saying? If they know how to stir the pot, yeah, that's what's up. Salute. That's yo salute, nigga, doing a good job. You
Yeah,
know,
some
but
people like
and there's some
punched in
people
their
that
face and choked out and all types of crazy stuff. Yeah. Going
yes,
back on mute.
facts, facts. So yeah. Let me read the comments.
They said little dick lives matter. We want to get back to you. And I think Mika's in the back. Yes, dear. I'll let him know, darling. She's writing in the private chat. Welcome back, darling. I don't
Mm-hmm.
know. I see what's going on here, King. So, like, we have to ask you a question. Are you using that to manipulate women? I'm just joking.
No, not
Mm,
even close. No, I mean,
mm,
like that
Are you
means that
sure?
I'm trying to date
Are you
somebody
sure?
off of YouTube. I'm trying to date everybody on YouTube. No,
Are you sure
you
about
know what I'm
that
saying,
one?
right?
Oh,
I'm like,
Mika
yeah,
said, "Are you sure about that one?" Her mic's not up too long.
I'm
She's.
very sure. I'm not trying to date off of YouTube, like like that. But
I'm going on.
it's like okay, it's like I'm not saying like, don't get it wrong, ladies. It's just that I'm very picky right now. You know what I'm saying? Like I've been hurt. I've been tried on this bitch. You know what I'm saying? So I gotta see what kind of angle you coming from before I meet you. You know. And I'm still, you know what I'm saying? I'm on the process of still wanting to get checked and all that stuff. So I still haven't did that yet. I want to still get that. You know, I want to be the best. You know what I'm saying? I'm not trying to like feed you bullshit. You know, I really do like detox my body. That's why I'm still young minded and everything. I was always was like that. Drinking was too much, I stopped drinking. You know, smoking too much, I stopped smoking.
Yeah.
You know, you stop stuff for a season to build your body up. So I'm always been like that. I was Kendra G live last night. Okay, that's what's up. I don't know who that is, but that's what's up.
Oh my. We don't even,
But
do
yeah,
you know Kendra G?
no, that's what's up. I don't know, but hey, salute.
Yeah, like what are your thoughts on
Does alpha female? Um, yeah, she does. But that just goes with, like I don't know. Yeah, she got alpha in her. She got both. Got alpha and beta. That's what made it different. It's like what the fuck what? So yeah, till it's got with the husband, and so I say that all the time. We'll be still. I'll probably be still probably with that woman if she wasn't with the husband. Period. You know what I'm saying? But she fucked that up. I'll never be with her like that. You know? That's that nigga. Unless so, no, I'm not. Like I said, I'm still getting over this shit. It's only been a month, y'all. So it doesn't just you know what I'm saying, put you on blast. All that N word with the strong dissing blacks and acting like you good because you're mixed. It's bad. No, don't do that. Don't do that in this motherfucking chat. Don't be stirring the motherfucking night. You know, you finna get bammed out of this motherfucker, bro. Don't do that shit. Don't come over here with the bullshit. You know what I'm saying? This woman up here is black. Alright? Leave her alone. Don't come at her like that. Straight up. Where I'm from, she's black. Straight up. Florida accepts that. That's how our mentality is. There's a lot of mix. I have a nephew that's like her. You know what I'm saying? I love him to death. So
I got a mother that
don't
looks
be
like her.
coming at her like that. She's one of us. Ignorance because she's lighter. That's stupid thinking. You
Oh,
hear it in
and
her
and
tones.
green eyes. Hazel green
Oh
eye.
my lord. Oh gosh. Ah, you black. There's a lot of black folks. There's dark skinned people with green eyes.
Sure
You know what I'm
are.
saying? I got them in my family.
So do
Green
I.
eyes. Y'all
My
thinking about
daddy.
Josiah? Josiah, she's like Josiah. Same complexion and everything. He's black. What the fuck? Y'all stop that bullshit, man. Don't come over here with that shit. But back to the program. That show a trip. I'm not trying to date, but show is entertaining. I want you talk about what the fuck? No, what are you talking about? I'm finna bam me, bro. You gotta get bam. Talk crazy in here. I don't have no problem against the other community, but you're not gonna come here and put them in here like that, and you know what I'm saying, do some shit like that. We ain't on the disrespect. Leave them alone. They don't come over and mess with you because you're different. Leave them people alone. But what's up, Mika? You all right?
I'm wonderful.
Good. That's what I'm saying. We're having a good night.
I'm
You know,
enjoying
just
I'm enjoying this live tonight.
that's real. Replay so I can re-say. But like, yeah. Tell me, okay, let me see. Matter of fact, I'm gonna drop the link. If anybody have, speaking about relationships and stuff like that, you freely to come, if it's sexual or whatever would float your boat. It's a different type of night. We're just having fun, you know.
Yeah, because you said something about like a love tie, a soul tie. Once you sleep with someone, you carry a little part of their soul with you. Do you believe that, Mika?
Yep, you do.
A little bit. And you need to answer All Lives Matters comment.
Let's go, girl.
I really want to know the answer to that.
Oh, and Image was explaining their comment as well. I get what they were saying.
Would you be jealous if she dated another content creator? You talking about you?
I, it
I
doesn't.
don't know. Would I be jealous if you date another content creator?
No, I think if would you be jealous if Vibes dated another content creator?
Oh no. No, I wouldn't be jealous. It's like, okay, once you cross that line with the husband, like it's like hard to, you know what I'm saying? Like get back with that. Like then you go with the husband to another content creator. That's some whole ass shit. I mean, go ahead. So who believes in sister wives? I saw a brother's husband. What? It must be on some shit. Who believes in sister wives?
Sister wives is like me and Mika were, your wives.
Oh,
Your
oh
wife.
yeah. Like
Like Mika
polygamy?
be the first wife, I'll be the second wife, sister
It's
wife.
it's almost like
Oh yeah,
polygamy,
that's
but
no problem.
What'd you say, darling?
I was explaining to him it's almost like polygamy.
Okay,
Yeah,
yeah.
but
I can't never say that word.
yeah. Image. It'd be like that. You know what I'm saying? Like I could like if I wanted to, you know, yeah. So if I wanted to go that direction, yeah, it can happen.
So what if the woman wanted it like if it was for her to say she wants you, her, and another guy? Would you let her have that way?
Oh wow, that's a good question.
Say it again now. Say it again,
Okay,
love.
I said what? I said what if a woman wanted you as the main person and then another guy in the relationship? Would you allow
Hmm.
her?
Hell no. Nope. Because when it comes to um like committed and being with there's always a territory, you know what I'm saying? Unless that man is kind of bisexual and shit, you know, like he letting him see watching another dingaling, whatever shit like that, and then no, hell no. I'll have to like nigga get the fuck up out of here and take her with you. I'm serious. There's no, I can't be like, it's unlawful. You know, that means that okay, it turns into Jezebel. It does. It turns a woman into a Jezebel because like when it comes to spreading the seed and a
Mm-hmm.
man can make many families, a woman can't. So she can only make a family every 9 months, actually 11 because she has to heal. You know, so it takes deeper than that. So nah, I go deep, deep, deep. It's impossible
Okay,
for
all
two
life.
men to
Here's a
share a woman.
question for you. Listen, all lives matter says, I'm just asking that because I feel you still care for her. And like you said, if she wouldn't have gone back to her husband, you would still be there.
Yeah, I mean I'm not like a dog, nigga. It's only been a month, so okay, I'm giving you an example, Mika. Clear example, right? Okay, if we broke up and stuff like that, would you want me to go with somebody else real quick and change my
Answer that,
whole,
no,
yeah,
no,
you kind of like that'd be aggravating, like
because then I would
so
feel some type of way. If it was me that was in a relationship with you, I would have felt some type of way about it.
yeah. And then if you have like a quiet, you soaked your body into this person, you know what I'm saying? Like you can't just go and, you
It
know,
doesn't just go away.
yeah,
Yeah,
it's
you have to
I'm
detox from it. Like I can sometimes still feel the past, relations, and that can drive you insane.
exactly. So
Emotional connection and physical can be powerful when you're dealing with something you want, because some people don't know what love is, and then when it hits them, it could just be that simple little thing.
right, yeah, and that's so true.
It's easy to love again. It's easy to trust again when you take accountability. So I appreciate you for that, because you do have to learn. Like I did make mistakes because you don't want to make them in the next relationship. That's all.
True.
I
You
like
got
it. Relationship goals. We all got some relationship issues up here. We can all safely say we have something in common. All three of us then had a experiential relationship where now we're like sitting in a round circle. We're in AA for single people.
it
We're
says
having an
image.
um,
I'm gonna read image comment. It says you guys need to see Show Brother's husband.
uh
What
last
last
season.
season, one woman and three men.
Oh
Oh my
wow,
gosh.
that's too many polls. Just saying. Just
That's nasty. And the men are like mixing in. There's nothing but sperm mixing with each other. You
woo.
know,
I'm going on
that's
mute.
nasty as hell. Nasty. I cannot. Ugh. I back in the day. I'm
But
telling you,
some
back in
women
the
like it
day, I'm
like
being
that.
straight up. I had homeboys that would they call them training a female. It'd be like it'd be like
But
one
King, you know
female with
that
four
some
dudes
people
in the
like it
room.
like that.
They'd be, huh?
You know that some people like it like that. You can't doubt for what other people likes. That's what they like. That's what they like.
Well, I'm a man, love. On this right here, I would like it. I'm just,
I
yeah,
don't. I'm not saying for me that I would like it, but that's other people, and you can't put them down for what they like.
yeah. But also too, like when a woman talks like that, when she talks about two or three men, it lets me know she's talking to two right now.
Oh wow, yeah. I would think. And same with men though.
Men could be the same way.
Okay. Because I think a man that talks like he got a lot of women, like he just ain't faithful.
Yeah.
So
So like when there's like two women, three
mhm.
women, or two guys or stuff, there's still some going on behind the scenes.
I'd rather
But
have two women than a man if we're gonna have four people.
yeah, that's what's in the Bible. It's called concubine. These men of God were having that. David, a lot of men of God in the Bible were having concubines and stuff like that. You know, it wasn't like the only time that was like a woman with two guys, it was Jezebel.
Oh wow.
And she
Yeah.
died. So, but our hormones, some women, you know what I'm saying? Some women are like that. Some women like, yeah, men, two men and stuff like that, you know. But there's a woman right now that's married to two guys. I don't know if she's Jamaican. I don't know what she's from the Caribbean. I don't know if she's Africa, but she's got two men married,
Mhm.
you know.
I
The
only have
funny
enough
part,
time for one person.
and that's what I want is one. Like I
One.
just been saying it all night. I said I just
Only one.
one female.
I want one man
So
and only one man too.
Right, girl. I want that one who can wake up in the morning and have wonderful sex and then eat breakfast and then whatever and whatever. We'll just skip to the ending of the evening, darling.
yeah,
Yes. We will always lay together and
One that can
no
eat
arguing.
your body like a cake.
It's like a dream to me. Yeah, have someone in your bed is priceless. Waking up to a face. So,
But you have to have that right person that you can have in that bed,
do you
not somebody that's going to be a dog to you and have them in that bed with you. No,
Right. Do you think there's
right.
someone for everyone though? Do you think there's that soulmate that people talk about?
there is, but you got to find that one, and you got to know which person can be that person for you. If you can't find that person, that means it wasn't meant for you and that person, right, King?
Right. Yeah. Yep. I'm sorry, I get my earphones together now. I
That's heavy.
hope y'all having a good night. I hope y'all having a good evening, good conversation. You know, it's just something that needs to be talked about. We're kind of wild tonight, so it's just what it is.
What if the sex is good but the relationship's bad?
I know, right? I think we've been in a couple of them. I think we definitely been
I
in a
believe
couple of them.
so
Like,
too.
damn, I just
uh,
want to leave. Your ass gotta go, but
kill him. You
come
just
here,
kill him, and then you wanna. Oh God, shut up.
come here, shit,
Uh,
give it to me. It'd be like that though, you know. That's I think I think a good 80% of Americans' relationships are like that. You
What,
know,
Blueface and Krishan Rock? No.
yeah, I think 80% of them like that, but they compromise and like I'm just gonna put up with it. But it could be, but it's also a lot of it the vice versa. A lot of it is not the sex good, is just that the house is okay. you know, little man Jim. You know,
Not little man Jim.
little man Jim can't get enough. But he take
Get
care of the
right.
house.
That's little man Jim can't get right.
Yeah, but he definitely could start your car.
He can wash the wheels.
Some people with lifetime for that person. And personally, I think we all should wait till we get in our 30s to start being serious with one another.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Unless you find them young. Some people find each other young. And sometimes you don't find them till you're in your 40s. So
exactly.
just depends. I think the internet allowed us to open up and find more people in the world.
Yeah, and that's what I'd be like, like as far as technologies, but I'm trying to see if that's even spiritually right too. Like if you think about it, like everything's natural. Everything goes back to nature. So when it comes to communication and stuff like that, is it really natural to have a phone and talk to a person on the phone? You guys ever think about that for technologists? Is it right for us to be like communicating on the phone with that person? Like, but it just goes back to science. It just goes back to like,
Well,
like nature.
yeah, talking on the phone to them is a different relationship. You're right. But like meeting them in person and having that conversation is priceless. But again, if you're
Right.
so far away and let's say I'd have to walk to where you are just to have that conversation, then yes, I definitely want technology. And even if I had to drive and the drive took 3 days, I'd still want the technology to talk to you because the voice relationship is definitely different than the physical relationship.
Right.
If Mika and I met
Hmm.
each other and we went shopping and we had tea together, and then she's like, "Oh, I met Miss Brittany, aka Empress Janet." Like, yeah, she's always going to have a different feeling for me than other people because she will have met me in person. But she had an emotional voice, relationship because I knew her by her voice, so to speak, right? But then when I physically see her, and then we have that time spent together where we shopped and we drank tea and we talked, then again, when we go back to our voice relationship, it would be much more personal with her than other people.
That's right. That's true. True.
That's why people are so quick to throw away these voice relationships because they're like, well, I didn't know you. I don't met you. I didn't care. But you sat there for 7 hours with that person. That those 7 hours didn't mean anything? Because some lives are like 10 and 12 hours, but I ain't going to hold you. So you do build relationships with people when you come out here. A lot of women don't admit their sexuality that they are in that word, that P word that beautiful Mika said that I can't say. But a lot of women can be in those relationships, but they won't admit it because they always want to be the first one. So, and a lot of men don't want to admit that they want to be in those type of relationships. But I do have to agree with all lives matter though, King. If she wasn't with the husband, I believe you still would have been with her, and that's okay. Like,
Mhm.
to admit that.
Right.
Those are true feelings, and I appreciate you for that because, like, some people lie and hide their feelings and will keep lying about their feelings just because they don't want to admit they had feelings. Like, that's crazy.
Right.
At
It'd be
least you
like that
admit
too.
that you cared about her.
And it's like that's one thing that when I came out here dealing with her, I didn't come to like say that what I didn't wasn't in love with her or I didn't treat her good. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, she's a cat. She catfished me. I gotta be honest. You know, I gotta be honest, but I end up cherishing it though. I still took care of it. Still, but y'all be thinking like, me and her or whatever and stuff like that. No, it's not like that. It's
I
not
don't
like
think
that at all.
you should
I'm
assume.
just trying to be. I'm just trying to be legit. You know what I'm saying? Like straight up.
Yeah, I don't think people assume, but again, and like if she got up on a stage and was like, "I left my husband and I want to be with you," like that's your story. That's between you and her.
Right. Yep.
Now
Yep.
you told us if she's chasing you, this is why. I'm going on mute.
Yeah, that's why
Oh, please. All
because
you men go straight for that. That's the famous storyline, King.
now
She's chasing
that
you because of a third
she'll
leg
tell you herself.
of making.
She'll tell you herself. We talked
What-
about it. So that's why I brought it out right now. You know what I'm saying? Like and why I'm helping her out too. Like I'm helping her out in the sense like why she's like the way she is. That nobody understands. Like they want her to like, yo, why don't you dox him and do this and do that? She's not gonna do that. You know what I'm saying? She's upset. You know what I'm saying? Like but she's not like on that bullshit with me. She, she wants what
Oh,
we
yeah.
had, but she's
All,
in a predicament. She put
all
herself in
Lives
that.
Matter said that you should probably stop saying catfish if you accepted her. I don't know because it
Uh,
still was catfish. If it was something that wasn't true and then you saw the truth, but you accepted the truth, it's still catfish, though.
yes, I'm being honest. Like I can't.
Well, I'm just
I
saying,
did
like,
it. Yeah,
go ahead.
you're right. Exactly. You put it. That's why
Yeah,
I have you up
because
here.
you were catfish to believe it was something else. But when you saw what it was, you saw the real, you still accepted the real. You didn't
Yeah.
like get mad about the catfish and leave it alone. You moved on from it.
Right. Yep. And I'm just like I said, I'm a one person. I'm not like, oh, let me go to the next. Let me go find some now. I'm still, trying to like cope what's going on, and accept it.
Yeah, I
And
did it to try to hurt some feelings. I ain't gonna lie to you. I really messed up there. So yeah, I'm glad you're taking time to heal. You're teaching me some things.
I don't want to bring my past. Look what I'm talking about. You know what I'm saying? Look what I'm talking about. Until that's fully over with, I try, but it's she's got tension over there. So I'm explaining tonight why she got that tension. Why she's the way she is. You know, also too, as far as content, I was the one, putting a lot of, titles and my mind, our frequency, like I said, we made love to each other's minds. So she let me do whatever she wanted to do on her channel, you know. So that's why she isn't pumped out. So she's angry. She's like feels lost. She feels like, oh shit, reality struck. This man was everything with me. He was. I didn't see it now. Now I see it. and that's what she's going through. Just like like I said with my exes, and it's just like I be good. I do some stuff that you don't understand till you understand later, because I go against the matrix. So when I'm doing stuff that's unusual, and then you find out later why I was doing this and doing that, and then you be like, like, okay, I get it, you win. But it's like you cannot cross the line though. You cannot go with another person. You cannot be doing this extra shit and expect me to come back. You know,
Right, right. Going too far.
yes. Thank you. So, let me read some comments, love. Some people wait a lifetime for that right person. I personally think we should wait until we get into the 30s to start being serious with one person. Okay. I think you should stop using the word. Okay, yeah, yeah. Do you think she really believes she still looks like the girl she once was? I mean, that a sick mental way. What? You crazy all like that. I don't know. That's crazy. No, I don't think she believes that. You know, you read that, Janet?
Yeah, well, I mean, this was me about a couple months ago in my avatar. I ain't gonna hold you. I like to
So you,
update my avatar. So
so
I
you
could
went
show
back to a
you a
little
picture.
girl?
Well, I could show you a picture of me. This was my picture from the pandemic. Like this was me 4 years ago, five in March, but this was me. Ow,
Sexy.
ow. So yeah, I hold on to this picture in case I need to operate. Let a nigga operate. Because now I'm an old lady and I have to wear the glasses. But see, when people say, like, oh, you got blemishes, you got raccoon eyes, you got all this stuff on your face, you play around with the images. So yeah, this is me.
I'm gonna tell you later on what between private. I'm gonna talk to you private. Why what I'm saying? A lot of different things when you talk about your eyes and all this other shit. I'm gonna talk to you private because they're just ignorant and don't know. Like trauma is very serious. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
Mm.
And people don't understand that shit.
They'll
No.
be all right. They'll be all right.
But
But
you're a
yeah,
strong woman though.
thank you, darling. Thank you.
You're strong. You're not old. So I'm saying you're old.
I am old. I'm the oldest person on the panel, Mika. I'm still in my 40s, though. So.
Well, you're not the oldest one on the panel.
Don't
And
take.
there's a lot of people that in the scene, like behind the in the bushes. When you go over stuff, you're like, oh wow, there's certain ages that really check out the channel. You know,
Well, I like embracing my years. I've learned a lot and I can learn more. And I've learned to take criticism a lot better than I used to. I learned to grow from my mistakes rather than holding on to them and staying grounded in, all the pain that it causes. So I've learned to let go. Learn to, there are some things that hurt me. So I have to, you know, fix them. But I don't know. I think dating's a lot harder in 2024, especially when you have different, things that you want from the person. And then if you settle, then it could be a bad thing. Because I definitely don't want a man that's very emotional. Mm. I'm going to be the one doing all the crying. I definitely don't need him crying.
yeah, that's weird. You know what I'm saying? Crying and shit like that. Yeah, that's kind of well, a man shouldn't be like if he's whining and shit like and he's cried like 3 or 4 times within the month.
Yep.
That's
In the month. Yep.
nah, that's different. No, that's some crazy shit.
That's emotionally imbalanced.
Yeah, that's some crazy shit. Like You didn't tell me you
Uh-huh.
Yeah, that's why, honey. You know.
You might want to
Um.
read the last comment. Shout out to promo doctor holding it down in the chat though.
Yes. Salute out to Promo Doctor. You know, he's he's the best mod out here, for real. And I salute to him. Bless you and your family, bro. You know, stay encouraged. Um,
Read that last
ask
comment,
that
please.
ask that because the first picture that sent you was a skinny version of her long ago. She might still think she looks like that way in her head, just like she believes she really lives with this asshole. Come on, y'all. No, she don't be like that. How should I explain it? How should I explain it? Like I said, you go through shit. You know, a man can make you go like, let me get to science. Let me get to science with you. Now, when a man's sperm enters a woman, it goes to the tip of the head, okay? It goes into the woman, and also there's a trail. It shoots to the tip of the head, and it's a nature thing. Just like there's animal calls, there's animal like a bird will spread out his wings or make a sound, or animal will make a sound like a dance or whatever and shit like that to get the woman's attention or to keep that other species on the side, you know. So when it comes to a man and a woman, our thing is our sperm is very powerful. So when it reaches a female's temple, you can kind of control her. You know, you can.
Oh
So
God. Well, promo doctor's a lady, not a man.
I'm sorry, promo doctor. I'm sorry. I apologize. I apologize. Oh God, I'm sorry. And salute to you. I apologize. But yes, I apologize. You know what I'm saying? So I didn't know. That's what I'm saying. We need to hit me on my IG so we can talk. I'm gonna put my IG in the chat. And that's what no, I'll put in the comments. So, anybody, I want to meet all my mod. I want to talk with y'all, privately. So I don't mean to, I'm sorry, promo. Salute to you. Much love to you. But a woman, okay, so when it comes to a woman, when it comes to a man's sperm, it goes to the tip of the woman and you're able to control her. And it's sad. That's why a young girl will run away with a dude, you know, be with a bad person, and so you guys don't understand why you keep going back. Why you keep going back? It's because it's a natural thing. It's his mind. He can really talk to her without talking to her. That's how it works. It does. People don't understand when it comes to sound and frequency. He can tap. He can go in a room and drink a bottle or something and tap it on the glass. I mean, tap it on the table. That frequency hits her temple. You know what I'm saying? And there's certain things the way he acts and where she's drawn to him. A lot of musicians, bass drummers, singers, especially that man that has that frequency tone in his voice. Yes, he can control it, no problem. You know, so that's that. And then you deal with a person that will constantly insult you. And you go back to him. People wonder why you go back to him. Why the fuck you go back to him? Because it's part of the man's anatomy. And so like if a man's not sleeping around and she's sleeping around, but he's not, he can see he still controls her. No, it's like because he hasn't been touched. He hasn't cut it off. So when he touches another female, you know, the other part is cut off, but he still has a certain control too. He still does because it stays to the temple forever. So that's why certain women will go crazy. You know, if you're messing with too many men, you go crazy. You start doing shit like um, cutting hair, tattoos, cutting your skin, sleeping with more men. So that's how it goes. So what I really want to know is she behaved when you first met? Was she nervous because she knew? Okay, I read that. Wait a minute. Was she nervous because she knew the catfish, or was she like, I am who I am, and knocked your boots in the parking lot? She was nervous. She was. Her she was getting her blood pressure checked, and that shit went sky high. It went sky high that night. You know, it was up to 200. So yeah, she was extremely nervous. I get it, but she said fuck it though. She's like fuck it, I am who I am. I was, you know, she stuck it out, and you know what I'm saying. She played dice, and I actually she actually won. You know, she so it is what it is, y'all. Like I said, I had to spank. All right, vibes. I had to spank your ass today. So just understand why she's acting the way she's not. You know, um, pregnancy quotes and shit. We talked about that. So we all right as far as like stop the badness, stop the bullshit. Let me do my content. Let you do yours. You know what I'm saying? But you give her understanding why she's acting the way she's acting. It's because I put it on her. I was loving, but I put in love though. It wasn't like sex. It was sex a lot, but it was loved in it. Okay? When you soak up with somebody and you love them for real, you want to be around them all the time. You know, any woman that I be with, I want to be with them. I want to be around them. I want to, you know, I want to bother you. Promo said, did it go back up even more? Question:
No, you
did
gotta
her
read the
blood
first
pressure go back?
question.
Did yeah? Did her blood pressure go back after the pregnancy? No, I had to relax. Promo doctor, I had her relax. You know what I'm saying? She was relaxed. You know, like she got what she been, you know, what she wasn't getting. So well, what was it that make y'all fight? Like I said, dealing with two men. You know what I'm saying? Like she was married, you know, and I came in, you know, and it kind of drove her crazy. No, promo doctor's on some stuff, you know. So it's all lives matter. Speak that shit. But yeah, so I mean that's the reason what happened. You know, like um n- we weren't fighting like that. That's the thing. There was two recorded, you know, like and we'll get like in the back, okay. We'll get fussy in the back. We're not really arguing. It's like she's like fussy. You know, a person that is fussy, it builds up to an argument like shut the fuck up. You know, you're just fussing. You just won't shut the fuck up. You know what I'm saying, Janet? Like you just like okay. You ever had somebody just want to argue and you not trying to argue quiet for a while until you just builds up to you like shut the fuck up. That's what happened. It was like that until where she's like, "What? You mean you don't tell me you talk in my own house type shit?" You know. So it wasn't like we were like physically fighting. It wasn't physically. It was one incident in the back when she, spit on me, and of course, I'm gonna get mad. I'm getting the person, anybody's face. You put, stuff coming out your mouth. You, some, yeah. So we wasn't like that. If that was like case, do you think she'd really be on me like that? Do you think she'd be like, like whatever she's doing over there? No, because I wasn't physical like that. I never hit her. I never pinched her. Never nothing like that. Just held her down one time, and she was fucking getting aggressive. She's slick in the mouth, yo. She like she get in your face. She's tough, all right. But other than that, she's showing her Jamaican self. You know what I'm saying? Jamaicans are no joke. The Jamaicans are no joke. They'll get on your ass if you yell at them. Like, what you mean? Can you fucking no. Was being married the only reason? You knew that going. Yes, being married. I mean, no, it was because it was we talked. Can you understand that? Because she was just won't shut the fuck up here, so I can imagine what like I don't know, what the hell you on tonight? But it's like you different. I didn't mean to physically. I could have said argue with. Oh gosh. But besides that, yo, the sex part and the intimacy and my heart is why she's acting like this. But she'll tell you soon. She'll break it down in her own version. Cause sometimes you gotta talk about it and let it out. If something's holding inside and you just want to know why you you know yeah, she needs to express. She has to explain it like I'm explaining it. Cause but it just goes back to like it goes back to you destroyed it. You destroyed it. It's over. Or you know. So I don't know, y'all. I'm having a good night though. I hope y'all having a good night. You guys are freely to speak about anything of your past, present, or future on my channel right now.
I appreciate you allowing me to talk. I'm eating cookies.
That's what's up. That's real. It's like we talk about your situation, your past situation. So say this and tell me this. So was the love making good? I mean, you
Mm.
guys are rocking it. Was it out this world? Is it something that you can like brag about, even though you don't get along?
It was all right.
It was all right.
Mm-hmm.
Well, so was it satisfying to you
Mm-hmm.
to last for a relationship?
No,
It wasn't.
nope. It wasn't worth wasting time on.
It wasn't.
Mm-mm.
All right. So, what's the most romantic thing that draw you? Is it anything romantic that takes place?
I've had romantic situations, but not the last relationship. No.
Okay. So, name something that was what was the most romantic thing in a different relationship that you can remember. That's like, oh, I'm keeping that shit on record.
The sweating and the grabbing and the holding and the kissing and the talking. Yeah, all lives matter. It was all right.
He's like,
It was all
that's
right.
cool.
Nothing to brag about.
He didn't tap you out.
He
He
ain't knocked me
didn't.
out, put me to sleep. None of that.
Yeah, I did all that. I did all that. Okay.
There was no
All right.
knees knocking, no sweating, no punching them in the face or choking them out. None
So
of
you
that.
want a man to sweat? You want a
It's,
man
Yeah.
to sweat or make you
it's
sweat?
amazing when it combines together, when your sweat and his sweat combines together.
Okay. 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 That
Yeah.
means you get the dude getting in. Yeah. Especially that sweat from his forehead headed on your back, but you feeling it and you like, oh snap, this shit. Yeah, I get it. I get it. All right, let's talk about positions. Mika, what's your favorite position?
I don't have a favorite position. I do them all.
Okay, I like that. I like that answer. Okay, you, Miss J.
She said I do them all. So what if like you had a position, but then one was created and you can't really explain this position?
Mm-hmm.
It was that
I,
position, that one, that
I'm gonna
one
put it.
that I can't explain. Yeah, it only happened one time. I can't remember. It was a long time ago, but it was amazing. I can't remember where I was.
I make positions. I like that how you
Yeah,
said that.
this
I
one
make
was definitely
positions.
created. Yeah, this one was
Yeah,
definitely created.
like
Like the bodies fit, you know, the everything was fitting. The fitting was fitting. Yeah, I'm going on mute.
you ever been leaning on the side of the wall, like you guys are falling off the bed a little bit, and the wall it's the way the bed and the wall is close together, and
Well,
it's like
imagine
one
lifting them up
both
out of
feet.
that bed and then into the air, and then you're in the air. You don't need the wall because they're holding you.
Yeah,
You're holding her up in the air.
yeah. Okay, that position, or like your feet is on the wall, both. Okay, both like I say, both the right foot is on the wall, and the leg is up, and you guys are leaning over, and you like so deep in, you know what I'm saying, and she's like can't move. It's like this. I like positions. I like different positions. I like to role play when I'm talking. I like to like if I'm laying on the side of you and stuff like that. I'm gonna be talking in your ear.
Role
I'm
playing is important. I definitely like role playing. It's a love language thing, so I agree with you. But I like doing it in the car.
in the car.
Yes.
Okay. That's crazy when you
Mika
went to
turned her mic on. Let's go, girl. I want to hear her.
You just said in the car, and that just brought the thing to me. In
I
the car,
know.
but it got to be in the rain, and then
Yes.
you can get it all spicy there.
Yeah. And the
Mm-hmm.
windows will start fogging up, girl.
Mm-hmm.
Let's talk about it.
Yep. I had experience in the car. You know what I'm saying? Especially you driving around and you try to look like you just want to look for a spot right quick, and you like go behind. I went behind a club. Me and oh shit. Yeah, we went behind a club in the car. We did. We had a club, and there was people like getting in their cars and stuff like that, and we were going at it like crazy.
Mm.
And didn't care. It was like a crazy experience because they don't see you, but you see them, and you getting into it like heavy. The experience is crazy.
Yeah,
It
no
is.
fair. All lives matter said been there, done all that. And we don't believe you. We don't believe you. You would have to hit the link. Tell a story. Well, we don't believe you. You did not have a fun time for a long time. No, you did not. You didn't do it all. You didn't do
I
the
had the one where it's behind the finding a
I did
spot
it all.
behind Walmart
I
where
believe
the
it. I did it
relationship
all.
is coming.
I can tell you experience just by you guys talking. I can tell you every little experience.
So that's
Okay.
crazy.
But you do it with that one person. You know what I'm saying? Like you be
What if you're
spontaneous.
connected to one person, but you're not with that person anymore? Then again, uh, how do you have relations with someone else if you're thinking about that other person? Ooh, that's
Like
time out
like
forever.
say it again. Repeat it again. Repeat it
Okay,
again.
so what if you have a twin flame, as they say, like you have a bond with this person sexually, right? So now
Uh-huh.
you've broken up with this person, okay? Now you have to go be with your new person, and you're emotionally and physically attached to this new person, right? But in the
Yeah.
back of your mind, you're still attached to that other person, and you start thinking about that other person when you're with your new person. Is that wrong? Is that cheating? Is that bad? Is that
No,
Yes.
it's
horrible?
not
Because
wrong.
yes, because you didn't yes, because you didn't release the first person. You
Oh,
know, if you still having emotions
yeah.
tied with
So
that,
you sit around with
you
your new
haven't
girl and talk about your old girl with your new girl. Do you think that's normal?
that's wrong. That's wrong. Your new girl with your old girl.
N-
No.
With your new girl talking about your old girl.
Old girl. No. That means that you haven't released from her. You shouldn't be dating. You know, you shouldn't be you see what I'm doing,
But they
you
can't be
know?
alone. That's why they keep picking the wrong people, because they can't be alone.
That's wild. Yeah, that's true.
Mhm. Insecurity.
Um,
Bad.
yeah. Yeah, that's kind of different. I guess so. I never thought of it like that.
How
I'm a type.
did
I'm a
you?
type that don't like to be alone too long now.
Yeah, well,
So I give myself like 2 months. So far, it's almost 2 months.
be
You
here.
know, it's almost 2 months. So I give myself
How
that
long
at least.
should you wait to date after you break up, Mika? I tried that love thing.
I
Me
gave
as a
myself
male, I give myself
2 months.
2 months
I
because
did
I
your
get horny. Just by me talking right now about sex. I mean, as you know what I'm saying. So my
yeah.
body's getting to that point where it's like,
She said,
okay,
He ain't reading your
Mika,
yeah,
We'll
he's
talk about
like,
that later.
oh shit, you're in.
yeah.
Okay, so wait, what was my question? Damn it.
You asked
Yes,
me
dear.
how long it took me from a breakup. It will be 2 months
Yeah,
before I even try to get back with somebody
yeah,
else.
yeah. How long does it take before you break up with somebody to get with someone else? 2 months.
two
Okay, he
months,
said
yes.
2 months. Got it. Okay. So do you think a couple of weeks is too fast?
Yes, because you're not over that person that you was with before that. So you can't do that in a week.
So you call that
Yeah.
person a rebound then? You think that's a
Yeah.
rebound then?
Yes, because you're
Yes.
doing that. You're
A
only doing that to
rebound,
get to the other person that you were with before.
a
Saying, okay, I have to
downtown
find somebody.
rebound. Oh, let me shut. Let me get
That's some real shit, Mika.
absolutely, girl.
Let me just read all eyes. I'm good. I've been at this earth longer than all of y'all. You've been there, done that, like I said.
Ew.
Do you think of other people while doing it? That's a good one. All lives matter. Oh, okay.
Do you think other people?
Do
Do
you
you
think
think?
of other people while you having sex with
Yeah,
them?
that's what I was saying. Thank
That's
you. All
deep.
lives matter. Like if you were like with your new friend, thinking about your old friend, like you said, having sex, would that be cheating?
Yeah, and yeah, because what did the Bible say? To even look on a woman and place your heart on her, it's you committed adultery already. So,
Facts.
so yes, it vision and everything like. So when you women, why you? Let me show you. Let me open your eyes. I'm glad you spoke this out. Why you think women? They have the women so naked, all ages,
Oh wow.
uh, all ages, because they want you to lust over them. And that's why women be feeling some type of way. They be
Over
at home feeling some type.
disgusting
They're sexual. They feel like their
object.
body's being attacked.
Right.
And why you think photographic, like when it comes to porn, magazines, and all that shit for vision? Because there's
It's
energy that you are sleeping with these women. So like if you're sitting there, dude, oh look at this, oh shit, look at this girl here on this porno, jacking off and shit, you actually sleeping with her.
oh wow.
Yeah, you actually sleeping with her. It's a but you're sleeping with her spirit. You're not sleeping with her physically.
Mm. I even asked somebody that the other day. So, do you think that the scrolling that people do on that Ouija board, they're scrolling for dead spirits, right? Well, people are
Hmm.
out here touching this keyboard, scrolling for live spirits, like you just said. And so they're behind
Yes.
the keyboard doing all this scrolling because they
Hmm.
want
Think
your
about
attention. They want you to be drawn to the words that they're speaking. So, that's
and think
interesting.
about the word scroll. All that means something. All they all connect with frequencies and spells and words.
But a lot of people, you don't know if they're male or female. You don't know who they are unless they come up here and we hear their voice. And then sometimes you can't
Yeah,
go off the voice. Sometimes you can't go off the look. You know.
yeah, yeah.
But that was just interesting when you said the souls out here because a lot of men actually do that, jerking off to the voices of females, content creators
Hmm.
that have
And that's
shows.
that's probably what with her. I was attracted to the voice. You know,
Mm,
I used to her lives and shit like that. I used to listen to them shits going to sleep. So I was attracted to it at one point. You know what I'm saying? And then you get a frequency of hormones. So there's many reasons why this woman's like, yeah, I'm just
yeah.
giving y'all some shit tonight.
All lives matter. There's a reason why there's a song, I'll Put a Spell on You. There's literally love potion number 9. Like that stuff is real. So you can't say that people won't try to hold on to something. People will do anything to hold on. Like, when the man's at the door and you're blocking the door and you're like, please don't go. And he's like, step aside. I'm out of here. You're
Yeah,
like at the door though. I mean, what does a man do to tell her not to go? Some men be like, go, I don't care. But then they rip up the house when you're gone. And then you can't even put the
exactly.
house back together. Men do, jack off to the voices. All lives matter. They have
Yeah,
admitted these things to me on my panel before. It's very dark
yeah,
web things. So,
yeah.
and the dark web
I'm
is real. Sorry.
and then we having phone sex with a
Yeah, you can.
female.
Yeah,
You
phone
know?
sex and virtually turning on your camera, touching yourself while they're touching themselves. That's a ritual. I'm going on mute.
Yep. It's all rituals and stuff. Yep, you speaking it.
Right, because then they're speaking like some type of bonding spell to each other, like a secret of perversion. Because why would you want to touch yourself? Let me go out. Let me just. Ooh,
Right? That
ooh,
feels
yeah,
good.
no. Even the word says no. No. We got to all learn that. No. No means no out here too. I'm gonna tell you twice.
That's real. Yeah, they be doing all that type of stuff. All lives matter.
Because a lot of people want to be in relationships. They're lonely in their boxes. And the best way to have a relationship is secretly going to someone's channel, supporting them, acting like you care about them, but you really just want their voice. And you want to be connected to a voice where you don't even care what the face looks like. And then when you figure out that the face ain't matching the voice, well, King will tell you.
Yeah.
Do you think she put a spell on you? That's a good question. All lives matter.
I used to say that too. I used to say that when I was over there. I used to say that. I used to say, I hope you're not doing no rituals or anything over here. I'm looking for glitter and I'm looking for all kind of little spices and shit. So no, she was
I
no,
think
she
they
wasn't
need
like
a
that.
piece of your hair. I think they need a piece of your hair. So I don't.
I don't have none
I,
on my
oh, okay,
chin.
good. What else? What else is there? What else is there, Mika, that they take from the possession? I heard they have to take something from you. So she could have took a shirt, a pair of underwear, or you missing a pair of socks.
Well,
Your
there's
beard,
also too.
your
I heard
beard
of
hair.
putting blood in food. I heard of
Oh
that shit.
no, that's like some spaghetti. Did you ever eat the spaghetti or chili or anything?
Yes, I love it.
Oh my God, she made those for you. So no, let me stop. But that's what they say it's in. They say it's in the spaghetti or the chili. So just saying.
It was good.
He said it was good. She put a spell on you.
Oh no, I don't think so.
A big spell on you.
She got the
Too.
pubic hairs between her teeth. Oh, I'm done.
Well then, but
Uh,
yeah,
all lives matter comment. I didn't want to
she
be
probably
rude.
put the poom hair on your teeth, on her teeth. That's wild. Y'all wildin'.
Because all lives matter started. I just
We're
pictured
having fun.
it.
We're having fun. We're having fun.
I mean, because okay, so the first breakup, I was more adamant about like answer the phone, let's have a conversation, you know. But a
Uh huh.
second breakup, I was like, are you really doing this again? Like, is this really happening? And so by the
That's
third
wild.
the third breakup, I just was like, F you. Like I'm running. I just took off running.
Aw.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like to
Alright.
run because then I don't have to look back. And if you don't care enough to ask any questions, then I guess it is what it is. That's actually what my shirt says, King. I don't want to hold you. Look. It is what it
I
is.
like that shirt though. Okay.
Yeah, because I'm not chasing no grown man that actually needed my help. So what we're not going to do is play in the face or lie or doing integrity jeopardizing and like sinking the ship and blowing holes in it so it can't never be repaired. Like, wow. Yeah, because I could have probably flew back out there, knocked on the door, threw cold ice cubes all over it, and then like started doing some. I'll be quiet. So
Oh
always take
Lord.
the higher road, people, in love. Love stinks. Yeah, yeah. Because, like you
I
said,
feel
take
you.
accountability, like, and then you can walk away free. You don't have to look back and throw the garbage. trash can all on the kitchen floor before you leave. You can just walk away.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can't pretend you're pregnant. It's not. So, oops.
Well, you can see how that happens. Like I said, when you
Oh, I would
you're
have tried
attracted.
it if my tubes weren't
Yeah.
tied. Yeah, I would have tried it if my tubes weren't tied. I ain't gonna hold you. That would have been a crazy storyline. But my tubes was already tied, so the word was already out. But I could have tried it. You know, I was gonna go with he gave me chlamydia, but I didn't think that would turn over well for me. I was
Oh my
actually
gosh.
gonna go there, bro. Like that's how crazy this piece of crap made me feel. Like I was so like in a dark space. Yeah, feel me?
That would be no.
I'm
That's so
going
mean.
with the old
That would
school.
backfire you too. That
Chlamydia
would
is the
backfire you
old.
so hard.
Yeah, chlamydia is the old school, fucked up shit. You know what I mean? I was ready to
Mm.
put that shit on him. Fuck out of here. But I said, let me be the bigger person. You know what I mean? And not make up no lies. Just tell my truth. That
Yeah.
ain't turning over. Look, that ain't turning over too well. I, but is she pregnant, King? You need to stop. All lives matter. I'm going on mute.
No, she's not pregnant. That's why I had to reach out. We had to reach out. I'm like, nah, what the fuck? What the fuck?
You didn't
You
know
better
that.
not be. She's not. She's not.
Mika said,
Because like in the background,
okay.
motherfucker, she better not be pregnant.
She said, just sit. Okay, she heard what you said.
No, she's not pregnant. It's
Mika,
just, you know,
hold up. I want to ask Mika a question. I'm sorry. I got to be girl messy. Girl, what would you do if she was pregnant, girl? Like, what would we do, girl? We going to pull up. Give her a baby shower. I'm gonna tell her we taking care of the baby. We taking over the baby. Like as soon as you have it in the hospital, darling, we'll be
It's
here,
going to
darling.
be.
We're gonna pull her.
you can start going on mute.
Mhm.
I don't know. She's not pregnant. And no, I wouldn't believe it was mine if it was. Because,
Got
you
a Burger
know,
King baby, but she ain't got no baby.
no, she's not pregnant.
Would you believe it's yours if she was
No.
cold blood?
We had to go through a lot of tests and a lot of taking back the time and all that crazy shit. You know, still, if the time still takes back to where we started, I still will have questions. Of course, I will. And there's another man involved, so I told her stop that narrative. When you embarrass yourself,
Damn, that's crazy.
but you know, this just goes with you know, like when you want somebody back for stuff like that, or you know,
Oh,
that's
don't put
all it
that
is.
on all the ladies. No, don't put that on. That is not. That is psychopathic, pathological liar behavior. That's some single white female behavior. I'm going on mute.
Yeah, pro doctor said, why wouldn't you think it was should be yours just because? Cause it's like I said, like the husband's too. Like I'm in a different area, you know. He's around the corner, you know, at the time. So I'm gonna, of course, I'm gonna think that's not, you know, I'm gonna think question like, yeah, it could be a possibility, but in reality, I'm like, nah.
Yeah, you're one day out the week. He's what, 5? I would think the probability would be husband more than lover, because lover gets to see it once or twice out the week, maybe, if that.
Yeah, that was the first when we first started. But then when he stepped out, I was out there longer. You know, I'll be out there like I'll say 4 times a week, 3 times a week, each week. Yeah, 'cause I had to go to Orlando, go to my area.
So then how many months went past after that that all of a sudden now it would be happening? Mm.
About well, it's been a month. We broke up June
So
28th.
8 weeks. So 8 weeks is when you find out.
Right. You go before that, right? Like, yeah. So, but
So
you
in
can.
those 8 weeks, you humped her 3 times in the 2 weeks or 3 weeks that out of those 4 weeks, because there's 4 weeks in a month, correct?
Uh-huh.
So in those 4 weeks, how many weeks was it that you did it 3 times?
Um, I'm gonna be honest, it'll be 3 times a day while I'm over there.
I mean, like in the week. So the first week of the month, did you do it that week, or you know what I mean? Did you do it 3 times?
Yeah,
Okay, so then the second week you did it 3 times again,
yeah.
and then in the third week you did it 3 times again. I'm just saying, you saying that it could not possibly, but promo doctor has a point. So we're just like figuring it. That's all. I'm going on mute.
That's funny though. You're right. I feel you.
Yeah, that means that there was more times that you were doing something. And if you was talking about you to shock jock doctor,
We did it to the
knock
point to
something
the.
loose.
To,
He could have knocked.
all right. Say it like this. Each point of her period. We did it all the way to the point of her period.
Oh, so every time y'all were knocking boots, it always winded up with the cherry on the end. Interesting.
Yeah.
So that was a reassurance that, the universe was telling you.
Uh-huh. So when
That
the
means-
period come on, stop. Period go off. Yeah.
he made sure he threw that in. If I was your lawyer, we'd be all the way home with this one. We're gonna say that's a no go with the baby. Why didn't you use condoms? Shit, you got like 8 germ and you're fertile.
Because she couldn't have them.
Because if
She
your
could
tubes
not
are
have children.
tied, yeah, if your tubes are tied, you should be good. I
And I
tubes.
hate condoms. In your relationship, I never have condoms in a relationship. If you have a condom in a relationship, you better question because you can sleep with anybody with condoms. When them
Uh,
bitches out, you're like, oh, we use condoms.
yeah,
Some people be like, oh, count them, but not you cannot count all the condoms. Come on, you can go buy another pack somewhere and be like, play dumb. You know what I'm saying?
yeah. But I see what you're saying.
Yeah.
7 days before and 7 days after a period, a woman can conceive. So you mean to tell us? Let's think about that, promo doctor. That on the last time that they actually encountered each other, his sperm finally activated something. It didn't activate it all the other, but the last week on the last day, it was the day. But she had a period. How did she have a wait a minute? How did she have a period every time y'all had sex? She only supposed to have a period once a month.
I'm talking about like, yeah.
How
So when
many
you
months
look
were you there? How many months were you with her? 6.
uh,
I'm
at
not
the
leading
house,
witness. I'm not leading
two off and on 2 months at the house.
at the house. But
Yeah,
technically humping, we're talking about bump and grind, baby.
like twice, 3 times a week, trying to meet up.
I
Two
know, right?
times a week.
So we're just saying monthly. Like, how many months did that go on total?
Oh, uh, from April to June.
So wait, 2 months. Anything's possible, said promo doctor.
Yeah,
Don't don't do the king. That lady's tubes are tied. There ain't nothing but smoke and dust and mirrors.
Like,
There's gonna be a tablet baby born. There's 3 tablet babies on YouTube anyway, so it's okay. It's okay.
right.
She'll get to do a whole 9 month segment. You know what I mean? Back and forth. We need to see ultrasounds. You know, we need to go to the doctor with her together. We're all going on a field trip, aren't we, promo doctor? We have a doctor in the house, by the way. So we'll do our own investigation. We're going to need blood work, lots of blood work. We're going to figure out what blood type you are because you got Urcheron.
Shout out.
You got 9. And
Oh my gosh.
she gonna have twins. And she gonna have twins. Oh my goodness, King. This is gonna be a big story. We better get up under this right now. We're gonna get him a DNA test. They're gonna stick that long needle down her belly.
Oh. Oh wow. I had fun, y'all. I think I'm for the cause I forgot I gotta get up
Yeah,
for what? I didn't know
fuck.
how late it was.
I know. We were having fun.
Okay, I had lots of fun. I'm tomorrow I'm going live and it's speaking about single fathers tomorrow. You know,
Hey, fun.
so I'm opening that, hoping the men come up, speak on it. Some single mothers will come through to, explain. So that's keeping up with the live, trying to keep up with content.
Sounds good.
Tonight was taking accountability, and some sexual content or reasons why people are where they are or acting up. There's power in sex. It is.
Mm,
So just speaking on things, y'all. And I hope y'all had a good evening. I had one.
I did. Appreciate you having me.
Of course, every time. You're part of the channel. Mika part of the channel. You know. Promo Doctor's part of the channel. She's part of the channel.
Yay. She said, "Great live, King." No, that's right. We had
Thank
fun.
you. All
Have,
Lives Matter could come back again. I like you. You keeping up the conversation, so you lit.
yeah, they were fun. They were fun. Everyone spoke their piece. No one got injured. Everyone was adults. So I hope
Right?
everyone has a good night. And thank you.
There's no beef. There's no, we all image. Salute to you coming through. Who else? Who else? Who
You should
else?
talk about how men and women can abandon their children also. Oh, wow. That is a good topic.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we're gonna
There's a
talk
lot.
about it.
Yeah. That's a good topic.
Grace Kelly. I'm going through the chat here
Okay.
right quick. Grace Kelly. Um, Cocoa Butter on Truth Sector. Salute to you. Um, Tasha Tays. Yeah, everybody that came through. Grandma Love, Boss Lady came through tonight. Salute to y'all. Rhonda, hope y'all have a good week. I hope you'll come back because we're gonna chop it up tomorrow night. Trying to keep the lives up, you know what I'm saying? Please push those likes and subscribes, you know. Help me, help me, help me. And salute to y'all. I'm finna play some music right quick and And much love to y'all. See here.
Queen, there's some things I need to talk to you about.
Can you tell me now? I'm listening, King. Are you my king?
Yes, I am, Queen. I'ma love you like never before.
You didn't love me. I found love now.
I'ma love you unconditionally, love. It's something different. You know, women like you don't come around. Just know that you're special. Don't let them say anything about you. It's me and you. I'm giving you that love language.
Can you pillow talk with me?
Aru, you're crazy.
Let me stand and rise as you hold your hand, as the glazer in your eyes, and then I dry. When the water going over the edge, left to cry. As the weather stirred up, you see your emotions are high. Let me tell you, forecast your archive, and listen to you, and tell me why. I'll open the sky, I'm there for you as the sun do shine, and things will change in due time. Baby, talk to me, speak your mind, it's alright. Tell me what happened, and got her laughing, and I would chop it up all night, and made her feel good, as I should. Relax my voice, and with no mic, if I'm not there for you, and let my words hold you tight, I won't let you go. As I hold the phone, and let the tone, let it flow. And you're so strong, I had to let you know. No matter what they say, or what they say to tell them low. They ain't wanna follow you, you don't go. And what they idle to, it's a show. A queen to a family culture. As she stands upon a balcony, royal treatment, her children bless her like the majesty. Queen, I'm on my knee, only king can call you queen. Yeah, you heard she with the almond eyes. I see the color, yes, I'm a type of guy. Until God painted you the sky. Your body moves like the ocean, and let my tongue is floating as the word is coasting. This love language, speaking in motion, hoping you the best. I'm trying to teach you, and you a test. With words upon your chest, and let me massage your heart as my words caress, telling you, and you the shit, and you the hair, as they stare in the dress. I kiss your neck, you Nicholas, as your hand embrace, kiss you from your hand, cheek and face. Your forehead a taste, two lips barely separate, until the top to climb is headed straight. You see the feet hanging from the bed, and it's late. Two empty wine glasses as we drink, from the song, yeah, we make. I'm between your knees, and the world on the sea, yeah, you screaming please, and taking away all the stress. I'ma give you more than less. I love your beautiful mess. I love the burst of laugh when you feeling depressed. As relax and release some pressure. I'm glad I made you smile upon the mirror on your dresser. An angel, hold your shoulder, and God bless her. Kinda whisper in the air to tell how much you next to her. From up and down, let me tell you the rest of her. You're a mother on the earth, a single mother, her what it's worth. The planet intercedes, you grow in the birth. Yeah, you went through dirt, yeah, you been hurt. You been up in the knees, in the skirt. They then have been abused in the shirt. I know it's a man's world, and you put in the work, you put in blood. You got scars wash aglow with tears in the mud. Hair across your face, the sun look you down as you up. You so gorgeous, have you round, just ain't enough. Your type of love is from God. This feeling, that's all I got. The love is making and getting wanna give you a lot. Have you felt passion so hot? I taste her pot, her spot, her flavor, her savor. That change of good man behavior. I love you now, I'll be here later. God, I pray for you, how you created her. Without my love, there'll be no equator. Atmosphere, they're trying to erase her. She a sight, she's a glazer.
I felt this. I really felt this. I love you, King of Commentary.
I love you too.
I love you, King of Commentary.
I love you too.